amazing culture with them.
Leguizamo Does America. All new episode, Sunday, May 7th at 10 p.m. Eastern on MSNBC and streaming on Peacock.
Tools Ace Hardware's biggest grill sale of the year is happening now through May 31st. Get $100 off all Weber Genesis gas grills. Get a free propane tank refill with the purchase of any Weber grill, Blackstone grill, or Uni pizza oven, $3.99 and up. Get a free bag of Traeger wood pellets with the purchase of any Traeger grill, $3.99 and up. How about a free bag of Big Green Egg natural wood charcoal with the purchase of any Big Green Egg, $3.99 and up. And as always, free assembly and local delivery on the purchase of any grill, $3.99 and up. Shop and store at one of their 12 Central Florida locations or online at acehardware.com. Tools Ace, your backyard place.
And now, a couple of corny facts. Number 1, there are about 800 kernels in each ear of corn. Number 2, an ear of corn always has an even number of rows. And number 3, Florida sweet corn season ends in June. June? What? Why didn't anybody tell me that it was gonna...
Oh, well, I guess that's a wrap.
It's sweet corn season in Florida. Stop on your way home and get some before it's gone. See more seasonal produce at followfreshfromflorida.com.
Hey, it's Ryan from The Monsters, and one of the hardest things as a small business owner during the COVID-19 pandemic was keeping my employees and making sure they were ready to go when everything did open back up. Your business might be eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee that you kept on payroll during COVID-19. And GetRefunds.com knows the value of your time, no matter how busy you are, to apply for the Employee Retention Credit, or the ERC. Go to GetRefunds.com and get started in less than 8 minutes to see if your business qualifies for that ERC assistance. GetRefunds.com has already helped clients claim over $3 billion in payroll tax refunds through the ERC, and they may be eligible to help your business as well. There's no upfront charge either. They don't get paid until your business gets its refund. Many businesses believe they won't qualify based off of incomplete or outdated information, so don't let this opportunity pass you by, because this payroll tax refund is only available for a limited time. Go to GetRefunds.com. That's GetRefunds.com today.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman & Lind Studios. Why Kaufman & Lind? Find out at whenyounneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. WIN. W-I-N. WIN. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Real Radio 104.1. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. The News Junkie is on. The three best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day. The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Friday, May 5th, 2023. Lots to get to today, from Cinco de Mayo to the comment an attorney is apologizing for, and the mystery pasta dump confusing everybody, plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hola.
Hello, C-Lane.
How we doing?
Fritz is with us.
Hola.
And you are too. Join us on the show with your dispatches. All you have to do is send us a dispatch at thenewsjunkie.com. Go over there, hit record on your first dispatch right now. You can also watch the show today live for Cinco de Mayo on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your message is rolling right into the studio in real time, and this never, ever, ever happens, I swear to you.
What happened?
¿Qué pasó?
We got a message. We got a last-minute message.
From who?
It's from all of our Mexican listeners. Let's see what they said.
Have a great Friday, you mother...
We did it, everybody! We made our way through a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday has arrived. Cinco de Mayo is on. Pat yourselves on the back. You did well.
Yahoo.
We're going to get weird today. We have what I want to call the old Cinco switcheroo that has happened here.
Oh.
The Cinco switcheroo
You
works.
say "ol" as if we are familiar with the switcheroo.
Maybe we should have been ahead of time, but
I
ahead
mean,
of
Fritz is here to get us drunk.
Yeah, Fritz is already pouring out. He's already.
I think
pouring
he's
out
like the
alcohol.
guide for that for some reason, and I'm scared.
Fritz came ready to go today. Me, not so much, because the old Cinco switcheroo is all week long. Sabrina was like, I don't know.
And for good reason.
I
You
don't-
remember what happened last time.
St. Patrick's Day was wild, but Sabrina was like, nah, I don't know. And then I woke up this morning, I was like, I don't know.
I knew it. Did I not call it?
Oh, they're already drinking.
Hey, what
They're
the heck?
Already drinking. They had their own Jose
Fritz
Cuervo
kept
shot.
cheersing me, and you can't. It's bad luck to cheers and not drink.
Oh, you poor
That's
thing
right, yeah.
over there with all the peer pressure
Whole year
here
of bad
today.
luck.
Watch things get weird over on YouTube and Twitch.tv
Okay,
slash
let's
the
be
news
clear.
junkie.
So you don't want to do it no more?
I don't.
Why? Why, Sean?
I feel like I woke up and an entire load of bricks landed on me. But there's only two ways out of that.
What, y'all
One-
get hammered on Secret Shows last night?
There was some tequila.
Okay,
yeah,
exactly.
It was a little tequila.
I feel great.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
When I pulled up to your house and I'm like, see, Lane's car isn't here. And then I see Fritzy already. I'm like, good God, we're going to get hammered today.
This is not going to go well. Oh, boy. All right. Well, we'll see what happens
No,
here.
we have to go and be on the same.
Wow. We have to join them already?
Of course we do, Sean.
Oh, God. I'm going to throw up. What if
Fritzy,
I throw up?
That's fine. People will love it.
Fritz, can you get me a little shot? The smallest Jose. No, like a.
It's the smallest cup. I
got you.
It's small already, like a halvesy, like a mini. All right, Fritz is pouring Sabrina Jose
Fritzy,
Cuervo.
pour him a full solo cup.
And that, what are you trying to do to me over there? All right. Oh, boy.
The people will love it, Sean.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna
Ratings crazy.
They will love if I fall dead in the studio. That's what they
You
will
won't
love.
die.
All right.
Just have a liquid IV and quit your bitching.
I'm trying. Cheers, Sabrina.
Salud.
Oh, this is the worst thing at this moment, too. You're having another one?
No, I didn't finish the first
okay.
one.
All right.
So judgy.
Oh! I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it today.
Throw up on the ground. Ears to the ground.
I need a bucket by me. I'm going to need a bucket for the show today.
Just throw up on the empty chair.
Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. All right, let's just put our ears to the ground, our fingers in the pulse.
Simon will come clean up whatever.
That's
you,
gross. He
whatever
would
you,
too.
you know.
He went to the other day. Elvis walked outside. Elvis, what a monster of a dog. He walks outside. There's a whole backyard. There's all this area out there. He runs around in the backyard, does all this stuff, and then he goes right over to one of the chairs, the furniture on the back patio, and just lifts his leg and starts peeing on the leg of the chair. And
I love it.
I go, what are you doing, Elvis? And then Elvis, I push him inside. He goes inside. I'm going to get the hose, and over comes Simon, and Simon's like trying to lap up what is on the ground next to. And I go, what is wrong with you dogs?
Those brothers are weird.
All right.
They're too wild, man.
Oh, by the way, Randall on YouTube says, come on, not out of plastic cups. That makes us horrible. What?
Listen, Randall.
Shut
It
up.
was Jose Cuervo.
Also, Sabrina started off Cinco de Mayo in the most Cinco de Mayo way possible.
What you mean?
Absolutely. You brought us burritos from a truck.
C-Lane goes, where'd this breakfast burrito
I'm
come from?
looking out for my babies.
It's traditional. It's good.
The breakfast burrito is a gigantic breakfast burrito.
Yeah,
This big,
so
fatty breakfast burrito. And C-Lane
Split it
goes,
in half, and then when you're blacked out later, eat the other half.
C-Lane goes, where'd you get this from? And she goes, I stopped the truck. It's like, that's the most Cinco de Mayo thing.
And by stopped, I mean I brake checked him in the middle of the road.
Get out of the road, get me a burrito, and
I think it's
here it
good
is.
that we get some food in our body beforehand.
Oh.
And then Sean texts, he's like, surprisingly enough, I ate breakfast.
I had
which
to.
led me to believe that you do want to get hammered on the show.
I'm trying my best. Jeff says on YouTube, remember this day. This is the day the News Junkie show ends. Very sad.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Let's put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse. Let's see what's happening in this great big wide world of ours. And we go to our friend Alex Jones, who is very upset. You see, some man had both Alex Jones's phone number and Tucker Carlson's phone number.
Oh, group chat?
He spoofed.
They did the thing that happened to me?
Yes, he spoofed Tucker Carlson's phone number and called Alex Jones.
You're kidding me.
With an AI version of Tucker Carlson. And Alex Jones is mad about this, I guess.
Hey,
Let's
let me
hear.
tell the little prankster, Prank Stallone something. Tucker Carlson's lawyers are involved, and what you did, we believe, is a crime. So I think even though you think you're safe up in Canada, you're going to get arrested for what you did yesterday. So keep laughing, you little arrogant person.
You little arrogant person. Yeah, I thought something else with the P was going to land there.
And give me your best. Leak my phone number everywhere.
Why
Attack
does
us more.
he have?
You mess with the wrong people, son.
Oh, the guy's
boy.
name really is Prank Stallone.
Yeah.
I thought that was Alex Jones just trying to be clever.
No.
I'll tell you what, Prank Stallone.
And you know why he's showing his Twitter account? So he can say, like, all the Alex Jones people go
Right.
over there, get Prank Stallone.
Are there
If you think Prank Stallone is smart enough to put those two together and get Alex Jones' number, that's his real picture?
Probably
and
not.
contact information?
Yeah, probably not.
My question is, are there enough quote-unquote Alex Jones people that Frank Stallone's DMs are just going to come to a screeching halt?
Frank Stallone. Prank Stallone. Did you say Frank or Frank?
I might have said Frank.
Isn't that Sylvester Stallone's brother?
Yeah.
That's like the guy who never made it famous along with Sylvester Stallone.
Norm MacDonald would always have as an in joke, like every other week, you guessed it, Frank Stallone, and he would show his photo.
All right, Alex Jones is angry.
You mess with the wrong people, punk.
Punk. The pauses.
But I think
kill me.
somebody that calls up a mother, he didn't do this, somebody else does. It's all over the place. Calls up a mother and has an AI-generated voice of their daughter because they get the daughter's voice offline and then type in the script they want. The AI creates it. Mommy, help me. They're killing me. They're raping me. Mommy, help me.
What?
Dude?
What is he talking? Is that what the prank was?
You know, he's trying to compare it to somebody who's like the victim of something like that.
Yeesh.
And in reality, it's just some guy who's like trying to screw with him. And the guy posted, he goes, imagine, the guy's tweet was something like this. Hang on, I'll bring it up actually. Prank Stallone was his name, right?
Yeah.
Prank Stallone.
Not Frank Stallone.
No, he's
that was my mess up.
At the CJS on Twitter. And the way he posted this, I thought was great. And a lot of people are now following him as a result. And afterwards, he was like, I'm now upset that I've overpromised for my podcast where I play this. And I'm afraid people will be let down. I'm like, well, people will not be let down by what you got going on here. He says,
You
people
got Alex Jones mad? I think that there's some goal that was achieved there.
people are calling for the arrest of Prank Stallone, he says.
Arrest for what?
Well, folks, it seems like everybody's mad at me again. He says, where was the original post?
By the way,
okay.
Alex Jones' desk is ridiculous.
It is. It's wild. There's
Why
like-
does he have so many pieces of paper on his desk?
He's worse than us. You know, most people will be like, get an iPad. And he's got stuff everywhere. He says, okay, so let's say someone has Tucker Carlson's cell phone number and also Alex Jones's cell phone number and also an AI Tucker Carlson voice. They could, in theory, call Alex Jones and pretend to be Tucker and have a full conversation with him. Anyways, I just did that, is what his first tweet was. And then
here's a weird question. What's the point of telling people you have Tucker Carlson's phone number when you're just using an AI voice?
I guess it was to say like that's what tricked him. You know, like that's what got Alex Jones to think that it was actually him calling.
Alex, you're an idiot.
And Alex
to say
Jones compares it to this like most god awful thing you can, where somebody pretends to be a girl who's kidnapped or something.
Yeah, why did he immediately go to the rape part?
He went full force all the way. But I guess he's Alex
I'm
Jones.
gonna kill her. I'm gonna rape her. Oh, please don't kill my daughter. And they're just doing it to harass and terrorize the mother and hope she wires $50,000 to
Bro, a little bit of self-awareness would be helpful. This is the son of a bitch who sicked all of his listeners on the Sandy Hook families by saying that the whole thing was faked and their kids didn't really die.
Exactly.
And when those people started to get harassed by people who said their kids were fake and they didn't really die, he said it's not really a big deal. And he got a call from a fake Tucker Carlson, and he's equivocating that with rape. That's what's happening here.
And now he thinks that he's going to get Prank Stallone to pay nearly as much as he is indebted
Billions.
to the Sandy Hook parents.
He wants Prank Stallone to literally go to jail, but thinks that he
good
was
luck,
wronged
dude.
because of free speech or whatever.
How is his show still going?
I guess there's some people out there buying buckets of food. We're getting ready for the end times. Here.
still
and
selling
they
that?
think
Yeah, I think so.
this is funny. The gloves are off, guys.
You never had gloves, idiot.
In fact, I'm gonna file a criminal complaint.
Yeah, okay.
Because what you did to me is nothing compared to these women with their daughters and sons.
Why is he talking about that? He keeps going back to this. What you did to me was nothing compared to this. This dude is so unaware of himself.
Yeah.
Well,
he fought for free speech.
He does know, at least he said that it's nothing compared to much worse situations, but he's acting like
he's not
the opposite of.
He's acting like he's not one of the worst situations. He is the person who does this
But it's
stuff.
the same crap. You don't get to steal our phone numbers and pose as us and then in our voices say things we never said.
Yeah.
We need to punish these people. They need to be dealt with. I call for him to be arrested now.
Oh, my God. Wow, the irony is
good luck.
Just delicious.
He calls for him to be arrested, but shows his Twitter handle and videos on the channel.
Can't wait to hear the call. I'm sure that's going to be something else to behold. Also, over in Palm Beach County, the Treasure Coast, our friends in West Palm Beach waking up to some strange news if you've got some kids of school age right now. There was a threat on social media against the school. They didn't name the school, but I guess the whole thing is unfounded, thankfully. And but I would be scary to read this. Oh, hold on. It would be scary to, if you're a parent, read this morning.
I wonder why they're not naming the school, A, and B, if it's on social media, can't you just find the post? Or
I don't know if
it
it mentions it. Hold on. Let me bring up the actual post itself so we can look at this together and see what's going on with this. Because they did push out the post, and here it is right here. That's so small. Let me bring this up in another window. Excuse me.
Get your glasses.
It's the tequila. I blame it on that. It says, mark this date, 5/5/2023. I will shoot up the school and kill every student here.
Mark that date and the time.
Oh, God, that's bad. Tomorrow morning.
I already have you saying that.
Friday. You know what the most
That's
disturbing
worse.
thing is? C-Lane said the other day I said something terrible on the show, and he went to save it, and for the first time it was like there's already a file by that name.
It was Big Boy.
Big Boy, and I had already said something weird about Big Boy. Tomorrow morning, Friday, at 7:40 a.m., as soon as the bell rings, but who knows, I may do it during the day or after the school day or in between classes. All I know is everyone must die. Spread the message. It would be a shame if you let kids roam the halls while I secretly shoot them to death, wouldn't it?
Good God.
Let's see and find out. All caps. Mark the date, 5/5/23, Friday. I will make history as a top school slaughter. You can capture me, but it won't only be me. It will be the other kids in classrooms helping me out with this memorable slaughter, but I won't tell you their names. Who knows? There may also be a bomb in the school right now.
What the hell?
I guess we'll wait and find out. But
This sounds like there was zero editing and somebody just started typing and just was coming up with stuff.
Make
on
it
the fly.
worse.
Who knows? There might be a bomb, too.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we'll throw a little bomb in there.
luckily unfounded. Hang out with us today if you want to have some Cinco de Mayo fun.
Good time.
I'm scared. I'm frightened. I don't know what to do with myself.
All the talk you had during the week.
I even texted
Incredible.
Sean last night.
Incredible.
And I was like, Sean, is it like, do you still want me to come over? It's cool if you say no. And he's like, of course. I'm like, all right. And then I think he was like,
I
damn
asked you several times. And you're like, yeah, I want to do it, man.
I
wanna
know.
do it.
I'm coming on board with you guys.
Are you?
I got to drag myself there.
Give him another tequila
No,
shot.
no, no,
Fritzy.
no, 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 no. Hold on. We got to wait. We got to go to break. We got to go to break. Got to go to break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Do we have to go to break?
Yes, we do. It's an emergency. We got your dispatches rolling in. We'll get to those. A 3-year-old with Pringles ends up in the news somehow. How? You're going to find out. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
You're asking an awful lot of that magic eraser. For some extra elbow grease, tell your smart speaker to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Travel with caution and expect delays. Authorities are clearing up an accident on Lee Road heading westbound at Wymore Road. The left lane is blocked. The right lane is blocked due to an accident on State Road 408 heading westbound at Rosalind Avenue, exit 11. You can expect your regular delays on I-4 westbound between the Beach Line and before State Road 535. See traffic troubles? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Need to hire? Need Indeed. Their hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates in one place. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Don't miss the boat, my friends. Compare your quote today with That Mortgage Guy Don. That Mortgage Guy Don, president of Happy Home Mortgage Brokerage and host of the Home Loans Radio Show. He is here for you with over 250 5-star Google reviews and 1,100 reviews at experience.com. It's very safe to say that Don knows what he's doing, and I could say with full confidence that he's looking out for you because chances are very high that you're leaving money on the table. So it's about time you get the money off the table and back in your hands where it belongs. Get a free fast quote review at thatmortgageguyDon.com. Hit the compare button and Don's going to review your quote today. Now, that mortgage guy, Don, he's a mortgage broker. He's not a corner bank or retail lender, and that means he has direct access to wholesale lenders that consumers do not. If you want to see a difference, go to the website, thatmortgageguyDon.com. Apply now and get a quote or get a free analysis of your existing quote. Do it today. Plain and simple. No spam, no hassle, just peace of mind. Go to thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Welcome back. Dave and Herb here, and we're talking fresh. Fresh from Florida, that is. Dave, tell our listeners about the produce that's in season. There's tomatoes, broccoli, watermelon, frappers, spinach. Wait, hold it. You're just putting fra in front of produce. Yeah, as in fresh from Florida. Produce tastes better when it's grown closer to home. You don't need to make up words. Really? Ugh, friends. Visit followfreshfromflorida.com to see what's in season. Don't you mean .from? Oh, really?
Finding great people to hire can be like trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Their powerful matching technology delivers so many qualified candidates, it's like finding a needle in a needle stack. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. For less hay and more needles, head to ZipRecruiter.
And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor, every blank page is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with tools and expertise to do incredible things. Because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel vPro that's built for business, call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Managing healthcare for yourself, your kids, your aging parents, it's a lot to keep track of everything. Now you have help. Welcome to Village Medical, a whole new kind of primary care that's a lot more caring. Here, your doctor really gets to know your family's needs and coordinates all their visits, labs, even prescriptions. Plus, you can make same-day appointments or schedule video or at-home visits, all covered by most insurance. It sounds different because it is different. Go to villagemedical.com and become a patient today.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Haley, quote, "Navage is the best thing I've bought. I love it. My nose feels so clear now and I can breathe. I've been struggling with a stuffy nose for weeks. I bought Navage and it's amazing." Or this one. "I use Navage every night, could not imagine life without it. I have 5 cats, and before I found Navage, I was a clogged mess. Now I breathe so much better." Unquote. Those are 2 of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
By now, you've heard all of our ads. America's largest injury law firm. But what does that really mean for our clients? For you, it means that when you hire us, you don't just get a lawyer, you get a legal army, almost 800 lawyers alone. Your case is a big deal to us. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Pray.com's Meditative Prayers podcast is the best way to bring God's perfect peace into your night. Each meditative prayer helps you focus on God, fight anxiety, sleep better, and more.
As you close your eyes, ask God to come and have fellowship with you. Open yourself to the Holy Spirit and ask Him to minister to you.
Listen to Meditative Prayers on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
On the app or in-store, Orlando runs on Duncan.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. WIN. W-I-N. WIN. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
thenewsjunkie.com, and an email coming in from our friend Hollywood Brad, and he's talking about the whole writer's strike. Excuse me, Jesus,
really getting you this writer's
Cinco de
strike.
Mayo is what's getting me, buddy.
Oh, gosh.
That's what's getting me right now.
I think Quattro de Mayo is what really got you.
It's a 1-2 punch of Quattro and Cinco de Mayo, one after another. But Hollywood Brad says to tips at thenewsjunkie.com. He says, hey, I'm not sure how much I can tell you about the strike that you don't already know. And for those of you who aren't aware, there's a writer's strike going on. That's why all the late night shows are off. That's why there's no Saturday Night Live this weekend. It's going to start hitting other productions very quickly. If any show is in production and they were working on writing the scripts, it stops immediately. And who knows how long it goes on for. Hollywood Brad continues. You went over most of the broad strokes on the show already. A couple of things you didn't mention. The writers are asking for more staffing requirements. They want more writers hired on every show, and rules against studios and production companies using AI to write scripts, which will be very important in the coming years. He's right about that. The studios would love to write everything with AI and then use robots to do the jobs of the crew if they could. Luckily, there isn't a robot that can do what I do, ... yet, he says. I feel ya on that, Brad. I agree the writers do deserve more, but there are practical implications to a strike, obviously. Personally, I'm out of work since my season just ended, and there's only a few shows going with previously written scripts. Less work means more people looking for jobs, which means they'll be even harder to get. I'll probably end up playing poker full-time if this lasts a while, which
Nice.
sounds like a fun fallback, Brad. On the other hand, a director friend of mine may be able to start a movie this summer because an actor who's on a TV show full-time will probably be available. I didn't even think about that. So if you have a script ready and you're ready to do a movie, an actor who would have been filming a television show could take part in that because they're open.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been without a strike. They just won't be able to do any rewrites during production. There's been a lot of speculation that this will last quite a while because the studios, especially the streamers, have a lot of product already shot and ready to go, and they can continue to release new content, he says. Also, interest rate hikes have made it a lot more expensive to borrow money, so it currently costs them more to make product, which may have something to do with their willingness to let the strike drag on for a while. Interesting. And just for a bit of clarity, nobody who works as crew on shows and movies has a contract. We're all daily or weekly hires. So thousands of people are basically instantly out of work because of this, with no idea when we'll go back to work. During the last strike, a bunch of people lost their homes and suffered pretty badly financially. Jesus. And to go get another job in the meantime that pays decently is a tough proposition. Most of us in the business aren't qualified to do much else anyway. He says, finally, regarding SNL, I don't see how they could do a show they can't write. There's very little chance NBC is going to hire scabs. Hopefully some of that was actually informative.
Scabs.
It was, Brad. Thank you for the email. Appreciate that.
There was at least one show during the 2007-2008 writer's strike that had people break the strike. Like, what do you call it? Yeah, strike breakers. That like just wrote under pseudonyms. Like, so they wrote to get the credit. They wrote to get the money, but did not get the credit.
Interesting.
So if you guys were to write under pseudonyms, what would your pseudonym be?
Liz Crane.
Juan Shawson is one that I've used in the past.
Snowflake Whisper.
Nice.
That sounds very
Porn star esque.
How dare you?
BDMX Con on Twitch says he should have sent a dispatch if he's on a writing strike.
Nice.
He's not a writer. He's the camera guy.
Did you hear Jenna Ortega? She was like talking
Wednesday?
about
Yeah. I heard that. Like,
interesting.
I remember when everybody started to get mad at her, and like somebody was like, "She's a diva. She's this and that." And I go, "Well, what'd she do? Let me read this." And I read the story, and it's her on the set, and she's like, "I'm putting a lot of effort into this production. I don't think the character of Wednesday would do this thing. It's just way out of character. Can we rewrite this or work on this?" And there was a couple other things where she would put her foot down and she would say, "No, this is not going to work."
She's doing the work.
She's actually like doing the job that a director or producer should have done, so that she wouldn't have had to do it. And I'm like, complaining about that when you put a lot of effort in. Like, it's like me wanting the show to go well, right? Like, I want to come in here and do the show.
Is it not?
And make it go well every day, but I'm hamstrung by C-Lane and Sabrina, and I have to do my best.
That was rude and uncalled for.
And Fritz comes in for the
All right,
rescue.
we're going on strike.
No, don't strike. Don't strike today. Please.
Tequila strike.
Please don't strike. I'm dying.
So take back your statement.
All right, I take it
People
back.
just tuning in for the first time think that we're pieces of ass.
I take it back.
Thank you.
I'll share something with you as an apology. All right?
Go on.
I saw this yesterday, and I go, I don't know if it's going to fit that, but
okay.
I saw this yesterday, and I go, no way. No shot that's real. And you know how every once in a while you see something that you've been doing your whole life, and you go, how did I not know that? I'll give you for instance. One time I learned that when you're driving around in your car, if you look at your gas gauge, there's an arrow by the gas gauge that points to where your gas tank thing.
Are you about to talk about the air conditioning thing?
No, what's that?
Oh, so this TikTok dude, and I don't believe he lives in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I somewhere in the Asian countries.
All right.
And he explained how the AC works and how you could, like, you're really doing yourself a disservice by when you click the full circulation versus come from outside.
Right. Yeah, fresh air.
And so that's the extent that I can tell you because I thought for sure you knew what I was talking about. So I'll send you the TikTok.
So, but you know what I'm talking about. When all of a sudden you hear something and you go, what?
I've been doing that wrong the whole time.
It's like a today I learned, but for real, you're like, how did I not know this
Life
my
hack.
whole life?
I feel like sometimes people make these things up.
Yeah.
Like they find they find a device that you've been using one way your entire life, and it's pretty much the right way. And they're like, no, just kidding. Like a can opener.
Yeah.
You know, they'll be like, you know that really you're supposed to be doing the can opener on the other side.
Right.
And like, it's good. And you have the option of doing either, and most people do the one way.
This is different, though.
You know what blew my mind was how to
We're never going to get to this actual story.
How to actually tie a robe.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to wrap it around you, but just wrap it through the two hooks and then tie it in front.
Yeah,
and
see,
it completely closes.
It's those kind of things where you go, I've been doing it long my whole life, but I haven't been wearing robes very much in my life. I've been doing
You're missing
this
out,
a lot.
brother.
What happens most times when you go to the gas station to fill up your car and you're trying to, let's say, stop at $25 as you're filling things up?
You have a game with yourself in which you can...
You try to stop right on that number, right?
Except if you go inside and ask for that specific amount.
Well, let me rock your world here.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right? I saw this yesterday and I go, mind blown. Did not know I could do this. It's going to change your life, everybody who's listening right now. This guy posted this, and it was so interesting that even a guy who worked at a gas station was like, that's not true. If you go up to the gas pump before you put your debit card in, you'll see him doing it here.
Enter your key on the keypad before you stick your card in and prepay at the pump.
Get out of here.
I work at a gas station. Hold on.
He does it, and you can.
Are you
If you go
serious?
to the pump and hit the enter button before you do anything, it says enter preset amount, and you could put the exact amount you want, and you put your debit card in, and you don't have to worry about going over, and it stops perfectly on the number.
I don't like that. That's very scary.
Well, I'm split right now.
Yeah.
Because
This is
one,
genius.
I feel like an idiot.
I did not know this. I had never
two,
known this was a thing.
I don't know if I want to take myself away from that fun game that I play,
Mhm.
that it's getting close, and I want to hit it on the exact dollar. So you give it a little...
Yeah.
I'd much rather play that game than prepay for $30.
Why?
Because once I get to $29.60, it slows down to a trickle of gasoline that takes double the time that it took to pump the rest of the gas just to get to the finish line. I'd rather pay a couple cents extra.
Everybody over on chat is like, "Come on, what? They did not know you could do this. Of course, you didn't know what you could do. That you could do this. You go up before you're going to do anything."
Yeah, but I don't feel stupid for this. I mean, nobody told me.
Then I thought, why doesn't the gas station let me know that that's a thing? And then I go, oh, because the gas station makes money on the amount that you go over your intended stopping point. And
Dollar game, my dude.
If you want to stop at $25 and you go to $25.12, they just made 12 more cents. If you go to a gas pump and hit the enter button first, it says enter preset amount, and you can put in whatever amount you want. You put your card in, and it stops for you.
Yeah, but you still get 12 cents more gas.
Yes, you do. But this way...
Shut up, Fritz.
And I do agree with C-Lane. It is annoying when you go to one of those pumps where like you're going to 25, and at 24, it's like... bloop. Bloop,
no, that's like at
that's when I start jiggling. I jiggle the handle.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you stop it and then hit it, it'll give you like a little bit of nos, like where it spurts it up and then slows down again.
It doesn't need
know what
to
I'm
do
saying,
that.
bro?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
God damn
I
it.
watched Fast and the Furious one time.
Electric car people are like, ha ha, yeah, morons.
A story out there about a mother who is very upset. She sent her son to school. Her son is just 3 years old, so this is obviously like
BPK,
a pre-K or little kid school, and as they call them, daycare,
little kid school,
preschool, right?
There you go, buddy.
I said daycare, same thing. Daycare and preschool are the same, are they not?
One teaches you something, and the other just watches you.
At my daycare, I learned more than I could ever learn anywhere else.
All right, give us some of your lessons.
I learned about math, Spanish. I learned Spanish back when I was 3 years old. Fluently, I knew it until about 7. Lost all that information, unfortunately. Megan is the mom's name, and she was indignant after her son was sent home with a note telling her to send in healthier snacks for her child. She had sent the kid to school with Pringles. She said it's a very age-appropriate snack for a 3-year-old, which I guess so, right? Like, do you give a 3-year-old Pringles? You're going to have to find out soon.
C-Lane is exactly. C-Lane is going to be our go-to for kid questions.
Pringles, yes or no?
No clue, but I definitely remember having potato chips, like the small snack size, in kindergarten.
Yeah.
So,
well, I don't want to fight with you.
Pringles, yes.
But Pringles are not potato chips.
What are they, crisps?
What are you going to hot take it?
Pringles,
again?
what they do, and as far as I'm aware, I could be wrong about this, I think they smash it all up into like this grossness, and then they form it in the shape of a potato chip.
What are you talking about?
It's not like a slice. It's not like a slice
I know
of
what
a
you
potato.
mean. No, you're right.
It's a mush, and that makes it
You're
better.
a mush.
I am. Today I am. I'm as mushy as they get. They snack shamed my 3-year-old, she said. They snack shamed me by writing passive-aggressively on his trash. At our house, we do not label things healthy and unhealthy because that starts eating disorders. Of course it does. For a 3-year-old.
At 3.
I don't know if you're going to pick up on that when you're 3.
Makes sense.
I used to get snack shamed, though, when I was a little kid, but not for this reason.
You got raisins, I bet.
Oh, raisins or we didn't get the name brand snacks, like the ones like Ho-Hos and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Winn-Dixie version of them. We get
nothing
made fun
wrong
for
with
that.
the generic brand.
They were fine. They were good. But just if you're a little kid and you don't have the name brand stuff, oof, you used to be in for it. I don't know about anymore. But it's if you wore shoes that weren't a name brand at school, back when I was going to school, they would jump all over you.
Yeah.
They hit you with the JJ giveaway lines. Where'd you get those shoes? JJ giveaway.
Okay. Nobody talks about that anymore.
People still say JJ giveaway.
No, they don't.
I've never heard
You're
of
the
JJ
only
giveaway.
person I've ever heard say JJ
Oh,
giveaway.
my. Okay. You guys have
Now
never
he's
heard
gonna get
JJ
defensive.
We've talked about it. I think we have a whole best of segment about you and your JJ giveaway.
People know JJ giveaway. I double down
That
on
are
that.
old AF.
No, well, maybe my age, not old AF.
No,
No, those are the same thing.
No, they're not.
Yes.
Those are two very, very different things.
Don't think so.
JJ giveaway's a thing. All right, let's go over to you.
I think we would probably be like, where'd you get them shoes? Payless or something like that. The
yeah,
dollar
rest in
store.
peace.
That's where I actually did get my shoes, though.
They have good deals there. I stand by it.
And it's even harder. Okay, well, you know what? We'll take a quick break. Then we'll come back with your dispatches. We got a situation down south where it is out of control. What is it? Wait till you hear this. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is... Weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by attorney Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro with a look at your Central Florida forecast. Afternoon highs today will be soaring to the mid and upper 80s. It's going to be a warm one. Mix of sun and clouds this afternoon, but the UV index remains high, so do not forget your sunscreen. Overnight lows tonight will be in the 60s and another round of warm temperatures for your Saturday. 30% chance for a few isolated showers and a thunderstorm or two by the afternoon. I'm Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro.
This report is sponsored by Dairy Queen.
DQ presents The Sound of Summer Calling. Hey, it's me, Summer. You gotta get to DQ for the new Summer Blizzard menu, like new peanut butter puppy chow and the return of s'mores. Okay, see ya. Get it in the app. DQ, happy tastes good.
They say the best bourbons are those with a tradition of quality, the ones that carry a rich history and the potential for a bolder future. At Wild Turkey, we've made our bold, pre-prohibition style bourbon for over 100 years without once compromising our quality or our spirit. In other words, we stuck to our roots without getting stuck in our ways. And we can't think of a better tradition than that. Wild Turkey Bourbon. Trust your spirit. Copyright 2023, Campari America, New York, New York. Never compromise. Drink responsibly.
Orlando's best comedy room is safely open. The Orlando Improv welcomes Corey Holcomb on May 5th and May 6th.
Fellas, clap your hands if you here with a girl you're going to break up with when you get on your feet.
Tickets and showtimes online at theimprovorlando.com. Above all, come for the comedy. We could all use a laugh. The Improv is hiring for all evening positions: line cook, cocktail server, and wait staff, food runners, and dishwashers. We cater to top talent and the best locals in the Central Florida area. Please call us at 407-480-5233 or email for open interviews.
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor, every blank page is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with tools and expertise to do incredible things. Because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel V Pro that's built for business, call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The roar of the crowd, thousands singing as one. Live music delivers happiness. This summer, Yellowtail and iHeartRadio are teaming up to create exciting moments with Happiness Live. Access to a lineup of amazing music events that bring the joy of live experiences to fans across the country. And live events pair perfectly with the refreshing taste of Yellowtail wines. Find out how you could win the chance to attend an incredible concert event by visiting a retailer near you or at iHeartRadio.com/yellowtailwine.
At Spectrum Business, we believe small businesses, like yours, are the backbone of our economy and the heart of every community. That's why we provide the best value for internet, mobile, business phone, and TV to keep small businesses connected with their customers. To celebrate National Small Business Week, we're offering savings of up to $350 to meet all the connectivity needs of your business. Learn more at spectrum.com/business. Spectrum Business. No nonsense, just business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Get ready to roll through McDonald's with the crew. Free up those cup holders, because any size, any flavor is the vibe, and you're getting all the drinks. Make it a tasty frozen Coke, a fun frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, a cool frozen Sprite Limonade, a delicious Southern-style sweet tea, or a bold McCafe iced coffee. So many flavors. Any size is just $1.99. There are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite, and Limonade are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
When we made our McDonald's Spicy Chicken McNuggets, you were praise hands emoji. Then we ran out, and you were streaming tears emoji. Now they're back, so you can be grinning face with sweat emoji. Order ahead on the McDonald's app.
But they're only back for a limited time, so make like a lightning emoji and get yours fast. Order ahead on the app and get 30% off when you spend $5 or more using mobile order and pay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid 4/1/23 through 4/30/23 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Limited time only. Excludes tax.
Do bank closures, inflation rate hikes, and the roller coaster of the market frighten you as much as it does me? You need to call Oxford Gold. Securing your IRA or 401k with real gold and silver is a portfolio protection plan, and Oxford Gold has made it as easy as 1, 2, 3. One app, one call, and you pick the precious metals. That's it. You now own real precious metals. Call Oxford Gold today and learn more about the 1, 2, 3 protection plan at 833-404-GOLD. That's 833-404-GOLD.
Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. With savings of up to 25%, you could stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote today at directauto.com. Savings vary, terms apply. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wausau's Meat Market, the best place to buy a big green egg.
How else are you going to know what we're up to off the air? Find us and like us. Real Radio 104.1 on Facebook is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Radio. Real Radio 104.1.
A moment. But sometimes you have to realize a moment is bigger than you. You know, you're representing more than just yourself, okay? And when you're doing that, you have to make sure you deliver. Let me give you an example here, all right? I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just saying. Olivia Pichardo. This is a breakthrough for her. She is the first woman to play NCAA Division I baseball. That is pretty impressive. She's out there playing NCAA Division I baseball with all the best players out there. And because of this, they recognized her, and she went to Fenway Park, and where the Red Sox are playing. They called her out to throw the first pitch, which is awesome. They're celebrating her. They're like, she's the best of the best. She's breaking through barriers here, and she's playing an NCAA Level 1 baseball.
Amongst other men?
The dudes. Yeah, like she's like out there with the best guys in I guess, college baseball. And so they go, here we go, throw out the first pitch. She's on the mound, smiling. She gets the ball. Here we go. Stares down the catcher.
From the stretch.
And away.
What, are you making fun of her, man?
She doesn't make it to the catcher. It goes wide right.
Why is that so funny to you?
Because she's supposed to. This is the greatest example of a woman playing in men's college baseball. She should have practiced for months.
Wow,
for
man.
this moment
Hot
right
take.
here. That's not a hot take. She can't hit the catcher's mitt. I know she's better than this. I could if I took a week to practice it. If I went out there. She should have practiced every day. She's representing more than just herself out there. She went real wide right on that. She didn't quite get where she wanted to. Maybe she's not a pitcher. I hope she's not a pitcher.
She's also wearing jeans and 2 layers.
Hey, you can make up all the excuses for her that you want. But I think a college baseball player, it would be very, very sensible for them to be able to make it to the catcher The first pitch at Fenway Park not going as well as they wanted it to, or she wanted it to in this case. MFQ said that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. She didn't even hit the catcher. She went way away from the catcher.
She threw it really hard, though.
It was going fast.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. It was going much quicker than I would have tossed that up.
I
there.
wouldn't have been able to hit it.
I don't know. I've been throwing the ball for the dogs the last couple of weeks.
All right.
Down the hallway. And a couple of times I said, let me see if I can still throw like I used to be able to. And I can't. When I throw, it feels like I'm not doing, when you let go of a baseball just right, there's a feel to that.
Yeah.
I don't have that anymore. Nor did I when I was playing baseball, to say the very least. Angel on YouTube says, bet she threw the ball faster than you could, Wasson.
Yeah, that was fast. That was like at least
it was
70.
quick. No, 70. If it's
Play it
70,
again.
if it's,
Play it again.
I'm not going to be able to tell how fast it was. They weren't running the speed thing for this. They didn't show it on the screen or anything. But if she's throwing 70, that would make her a pitcher, and that would make this way worse. If she's a pitcher and she misses the catcher in front of everybody at Fenway Park, could have done better, in my opinion. There's a big problem down south. They're really struggling with this, and in Martin County in particular, it's a huge, huge mosquito problem right now. Patty Knott of Jensen Beach is one of the people getting just inundated with mosquitoes. It is out of control, she said. She said, I've never had a problem in our area. They're small and definitely out for blood this season. Little bit strange that this dovetails on this mosquito experiment that they were running down in South Florida. And now they say, we never had it like this, but we've got so many mosquitoes out here. Other people disagree, though. They say it's the norm and it's been like this for a while. There's neighbors saying they could barely deal with walking their dogs or sitting outside.
Damn.
Can't even go outside because there's so many mosquitoes.
And those mosquitoes are really bad for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the morning. I usually do my prep outside as the sun is rising.
Right.
And I now have 4 candles going on. That
It's bad over by your house too.
So bad.
Really?
And then I have this big spray bottle in which I go into my house just reeking of whatever sticky solution that they've recommended to not have mosquitoes bite me.
My God, I didn't know it was bad around
And I'm
here.
sick of it.
Do you have mosquitoes at your house, Zealand? I haven't had it that bad.
I'd have to go outside to know that.
Most are staying inside these days. You got guest dog, you got Lexi, you got a full-time set.
Guest dog goes out. Guest dog goes outside for enough for all of us.
Yeah, it just keeps scratching on the door.
I'm always like, why are you wet?
Well, we're still watching my sister's dog.
What did Courtney call it? Wiener moisture?
Wiener moisture? Yeah, that's not what it was, just to clear the record. But last night we got my sister's dog
I
still.
hope not. I'm the only wiener in the house.
Simon
for now.
And Elvis. And Courtney's sitting on the couch just relaxing, enjoying herself. And Lady gets up, our dog, and Lady scratches at the door. She wants to get out. Courtney gets up, opens the door, lets Lady out, sits back down, gets comfortable. All of a sudden, Elvis comes barreling over, waddling, making all these big,
Sweet
chunky
boy.
dog noises. And then she goes, oh. And she gets up and she opens the door, and Elvis waddles his way through the door and wanders his fat ass around.
Waddle
the
your
back
fat
door.
ass outside.
She sits down, gets comfortable on her chair, and starts watching the movie again. And then all of a sudden, Simon comes, I want to go too. And it's like, oh my God, it's a revolving door in and out with these damn dogs. No mosquitoes yet. I mean, there's always flies and stuff around here, but we haven't had this problem. But down south, I guess it is really bad. When they went out there to cover this, WPTV's own photographer got bit many times, and a mother of 2 who was trying to talk to him said it's been plaguing them. There's hordes of them. There's a lot of mosquitoes. We couldn't even go in or out of our front or back doors without just getting wrecked by them. So be careful out there, be safe, and try not to get eaten alive by mosquitoes. Let's go over to...
Only we can hear from somebody who really doesn't like mosquitoes.
There's some people out there. There's people who have been very anti-mosquito over the years. Damn it, I can't find it.
My God.
I always lose that one. I'm sorry. I thought I had it. Oh, here we go.
I don't like mosquitoes. I don't like
those mosquitoes. I never did.
Never did. All right, one dispatch real quick. Here's Skipper Style chiming in. Says, we want one.
What up, junkies?
Hey.
I think for today, since Sean's been a little biatch, he could take the rest of the day off. let Sean Watson go take a nappy poo or whatever,
Yeah, it
and
sounds
bring
like-
in Juan Charleston. That guy was awesome. He's got great stories, great energy. I'm pretty sure he'd be the best candidate for a Cinco de Mayo show. Bring on Juan Charleston.
I can't do
Yeah.
it.
All right, I gotta go.
Thank
We'll
you.
go pop.
See you later. We're done with the tequila shots for today.
We
Cinco de
literally did
Mayo's a
half
wrap.
of one.
That was one.
You're
One-ish.
such a pussy.
That was one in quotation marks.
I
One-
can throw a baseball fast, but I can't take another tequila
Her
shot.
pitch was bad. Nobody wants to say it because she's a woman. Her pitch was not
Well, thank God you're here to
fantastic.
say it, Sean.
I am.
Take
Thank
another
God.
tequila shot.
I will.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I will.
Do
now
it.
I'm going to
Fritzy,
fire it up.
pour it up,
You want to
baby.
come at me? I'll fire it up.
Let's go.
Oh, no. Which one are we doing? I'm getting weak again.
Oh.
Fancy one?
No. Let's go with the hardcore.
Oh, God, I didn't even see the whole
Yeah, there's over
thing over there.
Espolón, Patron, Altone. I don't know.
Altos.
Un poquito.
There's a lot of
It
things.
means that all of the tequila ends in own.
Yeah, well, today they do.
What is
and
your preferred tequila?
I like Espolón. It's smooth and it doesn't really taste like anything too strong.
Wow, you guys.
What?
I'm scared now. I'm scared with you
Well,
about the end of the show.
You're supposed to carry us along here. You were the one who was
Fritz
eager.
is carrying us along.
Oh, we can always.
Fritz
rely
is
on
carrying us to hell right now. We don't trust Fritz.
He's like the Joker. Fritz is the Joker.
Fritz is the
Wild card.
nicest guy ever.
Why so
he's
sober?
He's a silent killer.
Fritz is the wild card. Cheers to Fritz the wild card.
The wild card.
I'll drink to
Cheers.
that.
Hey, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody.
Woo!
There it is.
Oh, my God.
If anything gets sad today, Sealand has the perfect song for it. If something sad happens today.
Is it for this week?
Simon and Garfunkel.
Is everything okay?
If it gets sad, this works perfectly today.
It's so majestic.
Quick break. We'll be back. We got your dispatches rolling in on a Cinco de Mayo.
We're going to sit in silence here, huh?
And the great pasta dump. What's going on here? The mystery deepens. Who ditched the spaghetti and macaroni? The most important story of the day. Coming up next on the News Junkie.
Your shot at $1,000 is next. Brought to you locally by Mills Air. If you want a shot at $5,000, make sure you're listening to us on our free iHeartRadio app.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
The left lane is blocked due to an accident on Lee Road, heading westbound at Wymore Road. The right lane is blocked due to an accident on State Road 408, heading westbound at Roslyn Avenue, exit 11. You can expect irregular delays this afternoon on I-4 eastbound before US 27 and after State Road 429. There's congestion on I-4 westbound between the Beach Line and before State Road 535. See traffic troubles? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Wawa. Wawa's new Rechargers are handcrafted energy drinks to help you power through your day. Made the way you want, iced or frozen, with natural sources of caffeine. Get energy for every day. Gotta have a Wawa.
Hello, friend. Happy Cinco de Mayo. If you are burning up in your house these days, your AC just not able to fight off those warm temperatures outside, don't worry. Mills Air is there to help. They are a fantastic company, and they've been around for a long time, since 1992. That's 30 years of experience in keeping Central Florida cool. They're a locally owned and operated company. You should support locally owned and operated companies. They're a family-owned and operated company, and they're honest. They're there to help you out. Their techs are the best. They'll explain things to you in a way that makes sense, and they'll make sure that you are comfortable when they leave, because that AC will be up and running. And they can service any brand out there. They're also a Carrier factory authorized dealer, and that means they can get you up to $1,275 in rebates toward a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and you can always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. It's 407-277-1159, or find them online at millsair.com.
Look, some choices in life are complicated. Others, thankfully, are much simpler, like choosing True as One checking. There are no overdraft fees, lots of practical perks, and when your life evolves and account balances grow, we'll upgrade your perks automatically. Truest One checking. One simple choice. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
Hello, Floridians. Today's a good day to do great things.
Yes!
Like scheduling the dentist appointment you've been putting off for 2 years.
Oh, man.
Like finally fixing that creaky door that drives you crazy. Like getting that massage you definitely deserve.
Oh, yeah.
Or taking time to make sure that your air conditioner is ready to beat the heat all summer long. Do something great today, right now, by booking your $159 AC rejuvenation at CoolToday.com.
Call today, cool today, CoolToday.com.
Ah, what a day to be a Florida tomato. Sunny, warm, ooh, and expected afternoon showers. I am feeling so fine. You say tomato, I say, what the?
Florida tomatoes. They're ripe for the picking. So look for fresh from Florida tomatoes where you shop and support our state. See more seasonal produce at followfreshfromflorida.com.
This week on Leguizamo Does America, John Leguizamo visits Chicago, where the Mexican and Puerto Rican communities have transformed the city into Chicagolandia. Leguizamo Does America. All new episode, Sunday, May 7th at 10 p.m. Eastern on MSNBC and streaming on Peacock.
It happens in a matter of seconds, but the aftermath can last a lifetime. Car crash, slip and fall, there's only one Mo you should call, the Mo you know. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
Welcome to Pollo Tropical. Would you like to try our new coconut shrimp?
Coconut shrimp, shrimp and the coconut. Coconut shrimp, coconut shrimp.
Coco y camarón.
Pollo is serving up perfectly golden, sweet, and savory coconut shrimp in a bowl, platter, or on the side with our pineapple rum sauce. We're going coconuts for the all-new coconut shrimp, only at Pollo Tropical.
Coconut shrimp, coco y camarón.
Fast food doesn't always have to sound like this. When you buy fresh from Florida, fast food can sound like this. Make quick and easy family meals with the tastiest flavors of Florida. Look for the sunny, fresh from Florida logo where you shop and find delicious, refreshing recipes for what's in season at followfreshfromflorida.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-670-8526 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-670-8526. That's 800-670-8526. What do you have to lose? Call 800-670-8526. Again, 800-670-8526.
All new spring deals are here at Lowe's. Get top deals on everything you need to freshen up your yard, like the Cobalt 24-volt string trimmer and leaf blower combo kit, only at Lowe's. Was $199, now just $149. Plus, get your lawn in shape with up to $15 off select Scott's Easy Seed Lawn Repair Mixes. Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows home improvement. Offers valid through 5/17. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Scott's offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
If you suffered an injury at a place of business, dial Pound Law. That's all. Morgan & Morgan.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman & Lind Studios. Why Kaufman & Lind? Because your case matters. Contact them at whenyounneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BANK, B-A-N-K, BANK. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
with us. The weekend is on. We hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're being safe. You can always learn more about the show over at thenewsjunkie.com. Courtney was just enamored with this story the other day, and I was like, what are you doing? She's like reading everything she can. She's diving in. She's trying to solve the mystery in this case, and I go, okay, fine. So I look at this and I start reading about it.
Did she solve the mystery?
No, she did not.
Not
No.
yet.
No, in fact, I don't
How
think
dare
anybody
you.
has. They said, and this is one of those things, like, I'll bring up a story like this, and the both of you, Celia and Sabrina, tend to go, wait, why were the cops called? This is one of those stories. Local police are investigating the mysterious dumping of 15 wheelbarrow loads of pasta along a creek in New Jersey.
Cooked pasta?
We'll see it in just a moment here. I have a theory, too, but we'll see what you guys think. Police were contacted after local officials learned of the piles of pasta from photos circulated on several local Facebook groups. The police visited the site and did, in fact, find what appeared to be 15 wheelbarrow loads of illegal dumped pasta
Oh, no.
along
Bubba
a
Boo.
creek in a residential neighborhood. And they said it's unclear if the pasta, which appeared in the photos to be spaghetti and macaroni, was already cooked or if it had been left at the site uncooked and softened when it was exposed to moisture.
Okay.
They said several hundred pounds of it was on the side of the road. Sealand, you could tell us if you think this is cooked or not cooked. Here's some of the photographs for those of you watching on YouTube.
It is so far away from the actual
Let me zoom you
pasta.
in. There we go. I'm bringing you in a little bit.
looks
Ooh,
good.
it looks half and half, man.
Yeah, because it's like it looks a little firm, but it wouldn't be like wriggly like
It
that,
looks
right?
like Cousin It as he's growing up.
It's a lot of spaghetti, though.
Yeah, it's a bunch.
It's a huge mound.
Probably slightly less than al dente.
And then it's got right here a gigantic thing of all of the little SpaghettiOs.
So it's more than, oh my gosh, that's so odd. It's more than one type of pasta.
Yeah, it's all down this road. It's all these big,
It also
giant.
seems like it's a wheat, don't you think?
It looks weird. It probably smells funky out there. And it's just sitting there rotting in the sun.
Is this like a new artist exhibition?
That's a
or-
good guess. It could be some sort of art thing. You know?
I feel like it's something to battle with something going on in the environment, like
All right.
stop the fish or the mosquito.
Because it's right next to the creek here.
Yeah.
Sabrina thinks it's something to do with the environment. Fritz says he thinks this might be an art piece. Sealand, do you have any guesses as to what you think it is? I don't have the answer.
I am stumped.
I think, and this is the best I can muster of a guess on this
Okay.
one. I think this was somebody who was filming some sort of viral video where they made an obscene amount of spaghetti and
Like
SpaghettiOs.
they filled a kiddie pool with spaghetti.
Yeah, they did some stupid viral video, and they're like, what do we do with it now? And then they put it in a bunch of things.
Put in a dumpster.
And then they dumped it out on the side of the damn road here.
I don't know.
And the police were called, which is really strange to me.
Oh, they have a lot of important things to do.
Get the cops out there. They'll solve this thing.
Cops are like, it does appear to be some kind of noodle.
Yeah.
Case closed.
They got to get down to the bottom of this, and nobody has solved the problem just yet. But I'll certainly keep a very close eye on all of this. Let's see what you got going on. We got your dispatches coming in. That's how you join us here on the show. Whatever you have on your mind and whatever is going on in your world. If you want us to talk about something, you can bring that up. You can sing songs. You can do all kinds of things. Make jokes. It's up to you. Let's see what everybody is actually doing. Here is what'd you find? What was that reaction to?
I
my God!
I found. I was.
Golly boy!
I was looking up types of pasta.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch,
as one does,
to perhaps throw in some terrible puns, which I
pasta puns.
I abandoned that decision, and I saw this thumbnail, and I just sent it to the both of you so you could pull this up because there's a type of pasta that, if this is true, I've never heard of.
Okay, I see the pastas. Go Betty.
Oh no, the thing's in the way. There we go.
Spaghettini?
Yeah, I've never heard.
Is spaghettini a real pasta?
Yeah.
I gotta
It
be
looks
honest with
delicious.
you. It does. When you go to this is such a stupid thing. When you go to the melting pot, they call that a sacchetti. They call it a sacchetti, and they put mushrooms in there, and you dunk it down into your melting pot.
They got away from the fag part.
They didn't want to call it fagatini. Yeah, apparently they thought that was a little.
Seems like
too
there
racist.
would be some blowback there. Just
Oh,
never
See,
heard.
we did their
looking at this just makes me too hungry. I've got to get this out of the.
Have another tequila shot. Come on.
No, God, yeah,
Come on,
see, it's your turn to have a tequila shot.
We just
Did you just have one? Everybody had one?
Yeah.
We had that? Okay, good. All right, everybody's on the same path here. We're 2 shots of tequila deep.
You wanted to do this. All of you avid listeners,
I told you in the
please
beginning I
grab
wanted
the
to back
audio.
out.
I knew that you were going to do
I
it.
admitted it. I admitted that I was gung-ho. You were not gung-ho. But you woke up this morning and you were like, let's rage.
I thought I had no other choice.
But
here I am with choices.
If you would have come in this morning and said, I just can't do it, I'd have been like, in solidarity with
I didn't
Sabrina.
have a
Yeah, and I
chance
would
to
have been like,
because
peace. You know, I don't want to be here to feel bad.
Right,
I mean,
Fritz?
he's in his own damn home. You're fine.
Fritz is
it's
like,
a Friday,
I
Saturday,
came-
Sunday.
I came here to party, and party I will.
But if no one's going to party, I can go home and party.
Fritzy, look at me.
Fritz, do you just
As
stay?
long as you put a shot in front of him, he's gonna take it.
That's
if
not
we're on
necessarily
air. If we're
true.
on air, you're like, all right, fine, I'll do it.
Do you have anything
Just
left?
keep pouring them.
Just stay with me on the party couch, Fritz.
All right.
I hate that you said that because that is
So
absolutely
true. Damn, it's very, very true.
You know what the outcome is going to be. The only problem is, you know that you're going to have to put up with a certain amount of bitching.
Yes, Gloria is Cuban, but whatever.
That's part of the whole mix. All right, let's
Wow,
see.
that was racist.
What? You did it first. It's not racist. All right, let's go to Pizza Peisenberg. It says some sad Cinco news.
Oh,
so
great.
I think
Thank
you
you,
have
Pizza.
some news for that. See you later.
Yoski Chodes, quick check-in this
Hit
happy Cinco de Mayo.
Saturday, Sunday.
I hate to bring the show down. I'm not trying to, but I have some sad news. Cue the Sound de Silencio
Already did.
by Simone y Garfunkel. Por favor, Silane. Okay, you got that queued up?
Yep.
All right, my sad news for today is Sean Wasson. Grow a pair, bro. It's Cinco de Mayo. It's Friday. What do you got, a long weekend of
Saturday,
sitting on
Sunday.
a stool at Van Barry's and getting bullied by police? Get off your ass, do some shots, and let's go, brother.
Yeah.
Tip your Cinco de Mayo waitresses.
Thank you, Pizza Peisenberg. Fair.
I
I'll
did
take
call
it.
you out.
Yeah, I deserve that one. Is
Pour it up.
Is this Mexican?
Yes.
All right.
Who is it?
We're playing on the.
Who is it?
This artist? That is Selena.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
I know so many Selena songs. I used to like Selena a lot. I don't know if we've ever talked about that on the show.
No, we haven't.
Yeah,
but
like
go on.
Walking
please.
in the Woods, My Beach Nightmare. I like all
What's
all
the
of her
super
big
sad
songs. One of the sad ones was Four Candles.
Nope.
If you haven't heard that.
All right, I guess it is sad. I'm not here.
Whichever
to tell
one
you
they
it's
played
not.
in the movie when she got killed. That's
Dreaming
the sad
of you.
ones.
For the record, I made up all of those song names.
I know, My Beach Nightmare. Do you think I thought that was a real song?
It could have been real.
That sounds like a Broken Lizard movie.
That's so weird.
It does.
Because that's Corvus Incorporated. Next single.
Yeah, My Beach Nightmare. Are we doing another one?
Yes, we are, pussy.
It's. I'm gonna get bullied a lot today, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
All right. Oh,
Just for my white brethren.
Jesus. Cheers, everybody. I guess. Oh, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. Hit the brakes.
Un poquito.
Hit the brakes. Here we go. All right.
Arriba, pa abajo,
Yeah.
pa centro, pa dentro.
Cheers.
I don't know what she said.
Debajo.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's go to Rude Dude.
Still have more dispatches?
Happy Cinco de Mayo, guys.
Saturday,
It's
Sunday.
Rude Dude here, and I'm just out playing with my son in the pool, makeshift pool.
my
It's
God,
a
that
beautiful
audio.
day. Hopefully, you all can enjoy this wonderful day. And a little drink or two on me. All right. That's it.
Thank
Bye.
you. Appreciate you. Sell
He
the pool, buy a
said
new phone.
Drink on me. Is he going to Venmo us?
Yeah,
Is he
please
dropping
do.
off something?
That's permissible, all right? There's a
Sea
bunch.
Lane's feeling it.
What the hell is that?
It's kind of catchy.
I don't hate
It's
it.
what we won't get flagged for.
Richie Valens would be like, "What in the name of God have you done? Put me back on the plane."
Dios mío.
There's a lot of people talking about. I said earlier, I was talking about if you wore something off-brand or had something off-brand at school, you get made fun of. If you wore shoes to school that weren't like Nikes or something, people would say, Where'd you get those JJ giveaway? Lots of JJ giveaway dispatches.
Are they
Let's
all
see.
from the acreage?
They might be. Let's see.
Hey, News Junkie.
Dan the Plumber.
Dan the Plumber here. Hope you all are having a great afternoon.
You too.
I just wanted to let you know that I am not old AF. I will be 34 May 17th.
Happy
and
birthday.
I also remember the JJ giveaways. Later on, I remember kids just saying Bobos, and then eventually I heard on the street where all the cool people pick up things that they would just yell, "What are those?
What are those?
What are
Okay, that is not from our time, though.
That's
What are those?
still an old meme, though. It's not like
10.
Yeah, it's like
That's
probably
34.
Yeah, but old as far as memes go. But that's a good one. I do like it. We got more. Here's Jesse Fresh.
5-hour energy. Hey, a JJ giveaway is when I get a free pre-roll on my birthday at True Leave. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. The Big Show. Big Show chiming in.
News junkies, your man Big Show here.
Thank you for using your turn
Lawson.
signal.
I just turned 41 in April. Never heard a JJ giveaway. Never.
Some
Maybe
people.
It's in Florida, though. I'm from New York.
It's more of a small
Never,
show
ever.
kind of thing. Don't worry about the big
Ever?
show.
Never.
You know what?
Wiggle,
I
wiggle,
think
pop,
it's
pop,
not
Big
even
Show out.
like a Florida thing. I think it's like a West Palm Beach thing. I think it might be like maybe even my school. It might have been that specific.
It's like a family-owned kind of.
Yeah.
JJ is an
local
alumni of where'd you go again?
Crestwood Middle School.
Did you guys have Savers?
What's Savers?
Crestwood?
Like a school?
Savers was like a secondhand store.
No, I don't think we did. We have Goodwill.
Wow, look at us.
You make
All
fun of
grew
people
up
for
in
that.
Florida, and we have very different lives that we lived depending
Florida's
on
is-
where.
Yeah, but Florida's one of those states. Texas is the same way. Our friends in Dallas will obviously know this. There's so many different types of Florida or types of Texas.
It's also a transient state.
Yeah, it is. We got people from everywhere. That come here every single year. Somebody just bought up 2 private islands for $60 million.
Guys, I have news I wanted to break on the show
Oh,
today.
yeah, go. What do you got?
I bought 2 islands.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Fritz. Wow.
Great job, bud.
Fritz dropping $60 million on 2 private islands. Would you guys want to have 2 private islands for $60 million if you had that money?
No, man, no
Can
way.
I buy like a part of the island?
There's buildings on the islands. There's like
Payment plan?
There's some resort stuff that's out there. It was supposed to go for $125 million, but it only sold for $60 million.
That's a good deal.
Why do you think it was a good deal?
Because there's no water on the island. There's
I
no.
just read it. Damn it.
What happened?
Why do you think the island?
It's a tough sell.
Why do you think the island
sell.
went for such a cheap amount of money? Why didn't it go for $125 million, only $60 million?
Okay, so I haven't seen the story. Is it because people were murdered?
Oh, no, not murdered, but there was crimes.
Oh, God, it's Jeff Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein's island
damn
finally sold for $60 million.
To who?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Or it says the founder of a private equity firm, Black Diamond Capital Management. Never heard of this guy, Mr. Deckhoff. He bought this, and he's going to make
Something else is going to go off, I bet.
a luxury 25-room resort on the island. He said, "Screw it, I'll take the deal, and I'll buy the island."
So, I mean, it's going to be a while. You're going to really have to market that island a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're building a resort that you want people to visit, there's
don't
just
want
a
them
little,
yeah. You don't want them talking about that part.
It's kind of like that whole deal that what's his nuts, the Firefest guy, ran into, Billy McFarland, where he wanted to throw it on one of the Bahamian islands, and it was one of the islands that used to run drugs for Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
And the Bahamian government was like, all right, absolutely no mention of Pablo Escobar. We're not trying to we're not trying to make what happened with the drug cartel sexy in any way.
We want to get away from it.
And he turned around and went, "Party on the Escobar Island," and they kicked his ass out of there.
When we come back, you join us right now. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch right now.
Perfect.
Now you can write it up. We got tons of stuff to talk about. We got the next episode on the way. This Week in Florida is on the way as well.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Don't miss out on any of
Did
it.
you forget?
No, I didn't forget. I just haven't done anything.
The wheels are going to fall off on Cinco de Mayo, and you want to say you were here. All you need to do is go to YouTube or twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie and watch the show today. Back in a moment. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
About About a third of U.S. adults say they regularly get their news from Facebook. Might as well get it from us. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
If I-4 is a part of your travels this afternoon, you can expect delays heading eastbound before US 27 and after State Road 429. There's slowdowns on I-4 eastbound between Osceola Parkway and after State Road 535. Watch out for congestion heading westbound on I-4 between the Beach Line and before State Road 535. Authorities are clearing up an accident on Lee Road heading westbound at Wymore Road. See traffic troubles? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com, and I sell custom blinds designed for do-it-yourselfers. Unlike stock blinds offered at big box retailers, Blindster blinds are custom made for your windows and shipping is free. Don't hire an expensive pro. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com.
This week on Leguizamo Does America, John Leguizamo visits Chicago, where the Mexican and Puerto Rican communities have transformed the city into Chicagolandia.
Chicago has the second largest Mexican population of any U.S. city and a very, very large Puerto Rican community. Latinos have been here longer than Wrigley Field, and they've brought their amazing culture with them.
Leguizamo Does America. All new episode, Sunday, May 7th at 10 p.m. Eastern on MSNBC and streaming on Peacock.
Hello, Floridians. Today's a good day to do great things. Yes! Like scheduling the dentist appointment you've been putting off for 2 years.
Oh, man.
Like finally fixing that creaky door that drives you crazy. Like getting that massage you definitely deserve.
Oh, yeah.
Or taking time to make sure that your air conditioner is ready to beat the heat all summer long. Do something great today, right now, by booking your $159 AC rejuvenation at CoolToday.com.
Call today, cool today. CoolToday.com.
They say the best bourbons are those with a tradition of quality, the ones that carry a rich history and the potential for a bolder future. At Wild Turkey, we've made our bold, pre-prohibition style bourbon for over 100 years without once compromising our quality or our spirit. In other words, we stuck to our roots without getting stuck in our ways. And we can't think of a better tradition than that. Wild Turkey Bourbon. Trust your spirit. Copyright 2023, Campari America, New York, New York. Never compromise. Drink responsibly.
Welcome, everyone. Today I'm here with Natalia Rice, an attorney in the FTC's Atlanta office. Natalia, what are some of the problems people experience with shopping online?
Interestingly, online shopping scams were the second most reported scam last year. Ordering one thing, but getting something different, or having your credit card charged, but no order shipped. The good news is you have rights, and there are steps you can take if you have a problem. For example, let's say you paid for something with a credit card, but your order didn't arrive. The first step is to contact the company and cancel the order. If the company won't refund your money, you have the right to dispute the charges with your credit card company and ask for your money back. If you don't know a company or haven't shopped with them before, see what the seller says about refunds and returns. If you decide to buy, use a credit card, which gives you more protections against fraud than even, say, a debit card. And keep your receipt and confirmation emails. That way, you have backup to try to get your money back. To learn more about your shopping rights and possible scams, visit ftc.gov/moneymatters.
The way healthcare works today can be frustrating. So many different doctors to keep track of, different tests, different medications. It's a lot. Welcome to Village Medical, a whole new kind of primary care covered by most Medicare plans. Here, your own doctor coordinates all of your care for you, even talking to your specialists and your pharmacist to manage prescriptions. There's a lot more about Village Medical that we think you'll love. When's the last time you said that about healthcare? Go to villagemedical.com and become a patient today.
The number one cause of accidents is distracted driving, like cell phones, eating, and playing with the radio. So leave it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
Fast food doesn't always have to sound like this. When you buy fresh from Florida, fast food can sound like this. Make quick and easy family meals with the tastiest flavors of Florida. Look for the sunny, fresh from Florida logo where you shop and find delicious, refreshing recipes for what's in season at followfreshfromflorida.com.
Welcome back. Dave and Herb here, and we're talking fresh.
Fresh from Florida, that is. Dave, tell our listeners about the produce that's in season.
There's tomatoes, broccoli, watermelon, freppers, spinach.
Wait, hold it. You're just putting fra in front of produce.
Yeah, as in fresh from Florida.
Produce tastes better when it's grown closer to home. You don't need to make up words.
Really?
Ugh, friends, visit followfreshfromflorida.com to see what's in season.
Don't you mean .from?
Ugh, really?
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor, every blank page is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with tools and expertise to do incredible things. Because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel V Pro that's built for business, call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Injured, hire the largest injury firm in the world. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BANK, B-A-N-K, BANK. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
We'll get to your dispatches from the News Junkie app in just a moment. A lot of you chiming in today as you celebrate Cinco de Mayo with us. The next episode's on the way. Plus, this week in Florida, our friend Mo DeWitt is going to be dropping by.
Nice.
Got a lot going on a very busy Friday. And what better time than now to, since I see two sports stories in front of me, just dunk our feet right into the world of sports.
Ooh, that sounds good.
God, I
Let's
love
do
me
it.
some
Let's do this
sports.
week in sports, friends. We got it. Yeah. I got a winner and a loser in the sports world. The winner, I bet you wouldn't have expected this, but in the sports world, the winner is Snoop Dogg. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Snoop Dogg is a big fan of what sport in particular?
He
Basketball.
loves
Basketball, okay.
football.
Football. Those are both good guesses because if you know his son's like a big football player.
Never mind. I saw the story. I changed my answer.
Fritz, what would you guess that Snoop Dogg is a big fan of sports-wise?
He loves billiards.
Billiards. No, not correct,
Is it
unfortunately.
bowling?
NHL. He loves hockey. Snoop Dogg is a big hockey fan. And they said that in 2022, the Ottawa Senators hit the market. They said the guy who had bought the franchise for $92 million in 2003 had died. And they said that Ryan Reynolds was going to buy it because, he's got all that Ryan Reynolds money. And he was
him and
Rob McElhenney, or
Yeah.
however you say his name.
they just had like their very own Ted Lasso moment.
Yeah, it's so awesome to see that.
I don't remember how to say Rob McElhenney's name correct, even though for his birthday, Ryan Reynolds recorded an entire song music video with all the people from Wrexham, and the whole song was about how to say his name.
The Wrexham is the soccer team that he owns with Ryan Reynolds, and Ryan Reynolds wants to stretch out a little bit and get some more sports ownership under his empire. And they said he was looking at buying the Ottawa Senators. And this is an expensive thing. You got to have a lot of money to purchase a big major league sports team like this. But he does have a lot of money. And he said he wanted Snoop Dogg in the mix. And Snoop Dogg was like, yeah, Snoop Dogg loves hockey. And Snoop Dogg not only loves hockey, but he's the winner today for this reason. Snoop Dogg is exactly right. He said he was talking about being a lifelong Pittsburgh Penguins fan.
Yeah.
And he also loves the Springfield Indians. He wears jerseys for them in music videos like Gin and Juice. Been a huge hockey fan, this guy. And he said, this is not a publicity stunt. He said, he mentioned like one of the most impressive current NHL players. And he goes, no one knows who he is. He's like, this guy is the best player in the NHL. No one knows who he is. And he's like, that is the NHL's fault. NBA, NFL, you know who the big players are. They're everywhere. Their faces are plastered all over every kind of advertisement you can have out there, anything like that. And he said, this has got to stop. He said, they don't know how to market. Like McDavid, that's the player he's talking about. He's the #1 hockey player in the world. Why doesn't he have commercials everywhere? And he's right. I don't even know who this guy is that he's mentioning.
Never heard of McDavid.
And he's the best player in the NHL. Snoop Dogg is exactly right about this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem that the NHL has. The NHL, the games
Snoop
do
said
good.
it's a huge problem for Shizzle.
It is, indeed. Watch out, though. If you go too much further than for Shizzle, job loss.
Oh, you guys said it so much that day.
You're going to losing that
Sean
job.
said it so much that day.
I did, yeah. Snoop Dogg supports it, I think. But he's right about this. He's totally right. The NHL doesn't do great at marketing. Why don't we know who the best player in the NFL is?
Because we also don't know the best player in tennis or soccer is.
That's tennis's fault, and soccer's fault, too. Well, in soccer, I don't think that's true. Like,
Tell me, then.
Diego Maradona, I don't know if he still plays, but, like, we know these. Does he still play?
Pele.
Cristiano Ronaldo, he's the greatest soccer player alive or something. Like, I know these names. I don't know anything about soccer at all.
Diego Maradona died.
Did he? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Cristiano Ronaldo is still alive.
Yeah,
he's still kicking out.
Kaká retired.
And this guy is like the biggest person in the NHL, and nobody talks about him. Why not? Why isn't his face on billboards? Why aren't they doing more commercials? Why aren't they getting the word out there about this stuff? So he's the winner for that today in This Week in Sports. The loser in This Week in Sports. So we go from the NHL to the NBA is Howard Stern.
Oh, boy.
Which, man, cringe. So much cringe. I guess he pretends to be a Knicks fan. Like he likes the New York Knicks, Howard Stern does. And he went to some game this season with the Knicks playing, and he was very mad that none of the players went over and recognized him and said anything to him. The players ignored him.
Is this the first time he's left his basement?
I think it might be, yeah.
Okay.
He's COVID crazy. He's still making people who come in his house do COVID tests, and he won't go outside anywhere. This guy
he's old.
He's crumbled as an old man.
I wonder how he's responded to, I think, was it this morning that they had the news that the World Health Organization declared that COVID's no longer a global, worry?
Right. It's no longer an official global emergency.
Yeah,
I think.
something like
They
that.
worded it some way like that. For Howard Stern, it still is. Truly, the emergency should be the deterioration of his career, but he doesn't seem as focused on that. And he said, I went out to this game, and he said, they put me right in the front row, and he said, the players, they won't come over to me. And specifically, here's what he said. They put me courtside at the Knicks game. This is Howard Stern. And the black players won't come over and say hello to me.
The black players?
Yep. He said, but they go over to Spike Lee. And then it was like, you aren't acknowledged at all? No, I'll be sitting next to Tracy Morgan or Chris Rock. They seat you where they seat you. And a lot of times when I'm there, I'm next to Tracy Morgan, which is so funny. And he's sitting there and a couple players will come over. They give him that bro shake and stuff. I'm guessing these guys should hug me too. I mean, what am I? I grew up in a black neighborhood. They should know that. But I get ignored because he's a white guy. He said, is everything racial now? Bro, let me just rain down on the parade here a little bit for you. These guys who play in the NBA, Celine, can you Google this? Average age NBA player. Average age NBA player, all right? Oh, what is it? 33? That's my guess.
26.01 years old.
Way younger. 26 years old.
As of the 2022-23 season.
Just hate to rain on your parade, Howard Stern. 26-year-olds have no idea who you are. They're more likely to know you from America's Got Talent or something than the heydays of your radio career. People who are younger do not know about this. It's not because they're racist or because of race issues or whatever. It's just you're not relevant in their world. But Tracy Morgan is. Tracy Morgan maintains relevancy. So is Chris Rock. So are these other people. And this dumbass looks at this and goes, hey, it's because I'm white. The black players don't want to come over and acknowledge me.
Which is racist to even bring it up.
Yes. Why do they need to come over to you to begin with? Can you imagine thinking that the players need to come over and address me on the court? I'm here, aren't I? the players should come over and introduce themselves to me.
That sounds like Sean's nightmare for someone to come over and start talking to you.
If there was an athlete that knew who I was and was like, hey, I would love that. But that doesn't exist. This is not a single athlete. Because they would turn on this show and they'd be like, this man is a moron when it comes to sports.
Mm-hmm.
I don't put that when it comes to sports part in there. I know you might like to say that without it, but I'm going to keep that in there. And there's no sports athlete that would ever.
No, I get it.
They might listen.
You called the hockey league the NFL just a second ago.
Did I?
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The NHL. I was saying a lot of different NHL, NFL, and all those things together. NBA, all them things. The hippie Woe Vicky on Twitch says, I'm 26 on the 13th, and I have no clue who Howard is. There's a lot of people that just don't know. And it's not for any other reason than people who are in their early 20s aren't in touch with that kind of stuff. It's not relevant to them. And he's just kind of faded into obscurity. Works 3 days a week, like 9 months a year. And the show, from all I can tell, I haven't heard any of it in years and years and years and years. But even back then, it was just an absolute abomination. Dude had fallen off big time, like as big as you could fall off. And now he's mad that the NBA players won't come over and say hi to him. And that sounds really pathetic to me.
I mean, if you're 26 years old, you were 8 when Howard Stern left FM and went to Sirius.
And you know what?
And if you were 8 years old, you probably weren't allowed to listen to Howard Stern.
Probably not. And the way
Your
a lot of
parents
people...
cared.
Hey, let's not hate on all the children that listen to our show. Because they do.
All the people who used to listen to him, it was one of two ways. It was like somebody who was old enough and was listening to that, or somebody who had a kid that was a teenager and you would listen to it in the car and the teenager would grow up to then listen to that show.
Right.
Now all those people are older and they're not playing basketball and they don't care about you. Let's go to you. I care about you. Your dispatch is on a Cinco de Mayo. Sith Lord Seth has a dispatch for Fritz. Here we go.
Good afternoon, morning news junkies. What's up, Fritz?
Hello.
So, Fritzy, in case you missed it yesterday, check this out. Mr. JJ Giveaway himself thinks that the Beastie Boys suck.
Oh, why'd you bring this up again?
How does it feel to be so wrong all the time, Sean?
First
That's gotta
of
be
all-
exhausting, bro.
First of
That's
all,
the end, whatever.
I am right almost all the time. The Beastie Boys, you can disagree with me. This is not something I could be right or wrong on. I can't be right or wrong on, is a band good?
Mm-hmm.
The band is successful. They sold a lot of records. They had a huge influence on a lot of other people.
Yeah.
I said, I don't like the Beastie Boys. I don't like the way the music sounds.
I never caught that bug either. My older brother, Dirt, massive fan, and then going to the pub all the time. They would always be playing, but to me, I never got into them. I don't mind them, but I wouldn't say they suck. But I'm not a huge fan. I don't mind them. I like them, but it's like I could pass.
And
on
I'm not
that
even
one.
going to go to the level of saying they're not talented, because I think that they are talented.
They're all multi-instrumentalists.
I
too.
just don't like the music that much. I think it's okay sometimes, and I can get behind it. Whatever. Sabotage was kind of cool. The music video was cool.
Sabotage was cool.
But a lot of it, I'm not into. It's like the repetitive rhyming pattern that starts in the first line of the song and goes through to the final line of the song.
And then everybody at the end of the line all says the same word.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that kind of the cadence thing that gets me a little bit.
Yeah, I get that.
But if you dig it, do your own thing.
Yeah,
Randomly enough, as I was running some errands after the show yesterday, our friend Jimothy Colbert also had a spicy Beastie Boys take.
Oh, really? What the hell are the chances of that?
You both hit the Beastie Boys on the same day.
Two old men ranting about the Beastie Boys.
He was just saying that License to Ill was like their worst album.
Yeah, I mean, was that one of
that's their first one.
Is it? That was the
I
first
think
one?
that's the one that came out in '85, I think.
Didn't they almost call that something super homophobic?
I think they did.
There was a
No, they
name-
were talking about that pasta.
It wasn't the faggoccini. It
1986
Okay,
it
that's
came
not
out.
even
was,
what it
whatever
is.
it was.
So I was off by 1 year, 1986, but that was their first one.
They had a name for that album that was like really homophobic.
My
Oh,
nickname,
it was Don't Be a...
Don't be an F word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Say it, John.
So I was in.
No, I'm not saying that. Just when there's a chini on the end, I feel a little more comfortable with it.
Oh.
It's pasta related, and I can do that.
I was in an alt Americana country band in the early 2000s, and my nickname was License to Ilgen Fritz.
I like that.
Keep Play on words, play on words.
When we come back, the next episode with Sabrina, what's coming up on the next episode?
What's coming up on the next episode? How many flowers can Miley Cyrus buy for herself? Well, 1 billion, suckers. Hear ye, make way for a giant penis in the lawn. Plus, Ronda Rousey and McLovin are going to Mars. Kind of. All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
And that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by Gringos Locos. For locations, go to gringoslocos.com and securedroofingandrestoration.com. Visit their website for your free estimate today. At 8 p.m., it's Bungalower and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro with a look at your Central Florida forecast. Afternoon highs today will be soaring to the mid and upper 80s. It's going to be a warm one. Mix of sun and clouds this afternoon, but the UV index remains high, so do not forget your sunscreen. Overnight lows tonight will be in the 60s and another round of warm temperatures for your Saturday. 30% chance for a few isolated showers and a thunderstorm or two by the afternoon. I'm Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Shopping for new blinds? At Blindster, we offer over 50 different blinds, shades, and shutters at low prices, custom made for your windows, and shipping is free. Shop at home and order 10 free samples of any product before you buy. Blindster.com.
Hey, it's Ryan from the Monsters in the Morning.
And Scott from Edgewater Family Wealth.
Scott, I've been thinking, at this point in my life, which is more important, to manage my time or to manage my money?
You know, it's weird you bring that up. I have a good friend named Sandy who likes to tell me that when you're young, Ryan, you got lots of time, you probably ain't got much money. But when you get older, if you do things right, you got some money, but you ain't got much time.
Let's talk more about that on It's Only Money on Real Radio 104.1, 8 a.m. Sunday morning.
At Spectrum Business, we believe small businesses, like yours, are the backbone of our economy and the heart of every community. That's why we provide the best value for internet, mobile, business phone, and TV to keep small businesses connected with their customers. To celebrate National Small Business Week, we're offering savings of up to $350 to meet all the connectivity needs of your business. Learn more at spectrum.com/business. Spectrum Business. No nonsense, just business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Ricardo, quote, "This is one of the greatest inventions ever. I know this may sound like I'm exaggerating, but this sucker is amazing. The first time I did it, I couldn't believe what came out of my sinuses. I could breathe with ease. My wife just bought one too. Thank you for this product," unquote. He's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
I'm Howard Mackler, founder of Innovation Refunds. You've heard me talking about the payroll tax refund for months. If you own a business, even if you've asked your CPA about this, you owe it to yourself to take another look. We provide a licensed and insured tax attorney who evaluates your company at my expense to determine eligibility. Businesses of all types can qualify, so go to getrefunds.com to potentially get a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. Download the Innovation Refunds app or go to getrefunds.com, getrefunds.com.
Stop by your neighborhood Petco to save on your pet's favorite brands like Blue Buffalo, Iams, Wholehearted, and Purina Pro Plan. And when your pet needs to see a vet, Petco Vet Services can take care of vaccinations, flea, tick, and heartworm prevention, and more. Don't forget, your pet always wants to look their best, so make a grooming appointment while you're there. You'll get every 8th groom free when you unlock the grooming perk in our app. Visit your nearest Petco or go to petco.com to start saving on all your pet's needs.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-670-8526 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-670-8526. That's 800-670-8526. What do you have to lose? Call 800-670-8526. Again, 800-670-8526.
All new spring deals are here at Lowe's. Save on the Cobalt 24-volt string trimmer and leaf blower combo kit. Now just $149. Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows home improvement. Offer valid through 5/17. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Wake up, people. You're optimizing every waking hour of your life. From carpooling kids, to work, to friends, and everything in between. You have to get sleep. And a bed that can perform as well as you do. Meet the next generation Sleep Number Smart Bed. It effortlessly adjusts to your shape, position, and movements, learning how you sleep, so you learn to sleep better, night after night. Sleep next level, only from Sleep Number. Save $500 on the new Next Gen Sleep Number Smart Beds, plus special financing only for a limited time. Go to sleepnumber.com for details.
And now, everybody who's fueled by your local Circle K. There's flower shop owners, neighborhood bakers, awesome food truck sandwich makers, gearheads, mighty motorheads, farmers and their farmsteads, life-saving physicians and head-banging musicians, that guy who helps you change your spare, and rock star nurses. The people we rely on every day are fueled by Circle K. Every single day, fueled by Circle K.
Listening to this station on your free iHeartRadio app could put $5,000 in your pocket.
No way, are you kidding me?
Open your app and search this station to be instantly qualified for the cash.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Download the free iHeartRadio app for all the music, radio, and podcasts you love.
Bank closures, inflation rate hikes, and the roller coaster of the market frighten you as much as it does me? You need to call Oxford Gold. Securing your IRA or 401k with real gold and silver is a portfolio protection plan, and Oxford Gold has made it as easy as 1, 2, 3. One app, one call, and you pick the precious metals. That's it. You now own real precious metals. Call Oxford Gold today and learn more about the 1, 2, 3 protection plan at 833-404-GOLD. That's 833-404-GOLD.
With us. Learn more about the show and even subscribe to the podcast by going over to thenewsjunkie.com. We're all celebrating Cinco de Mayo, stretching through the weekend, and we got our friend Fritz with us here.
Nice guy.
Sealand's still pounded back some tequila over there. Some
I was just making sure that was an empty cup so that I could fill it later.
Oh, you ready to fill?
Oh,
not right now. No.
We do it before yours. This week in Florida.
No, I'm gonna save mine till after this week in Florida for a
celebrate.
Yeah,
that's good. All right. Okay. Well, you could do that too, Sabrina, because you're on. Let's do this thing. Let's do the
Let's do this thing. You're on, Sabrina. You're on.
It's time for the segment. Here we go. Let's do the next episode.
Because there's a lot on TV, you can't possibly keep up with all of it, even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about?
Savole.
Nothing. It's time for the next episode with Sabrina. Hey. Smoke weed every day.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got full dark.
What happened?
The studio got real dark.
Wrong button.
It was scary.
He hit the shut all off.
Who will never go dark on you? That Mortgage Guy Don.
True.
ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. The Home Loans Radio Show, available every weekend to answer your questions live, or go to the website, ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. Start the process today. Refinancing, buying your first dream home, debt consolidation, new friend. All that and so much more. ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. It was 15 years ago, 2008. This lead singer of this band released an album from the band. What'd you say?
Nine Inch Nails.
I said Trent Reznor.
Both of you are right.
yeah.
Split the point. And Trent Reznor released the 9 Inch Nails album, The Slip. And what's significant about
Is that the one where you could pay whatever you want?
it was completely free.
It was okay. It was free. Oh, that was Radiohead that did the one
Yeah,
in Rainbow.
Yeah, where you could pay whatever you wanted.
Well, this one,
I
The
paid
Slip,
nothing for it.
Same.
Thank you, Radiohead.
was free on the band's website with a message that read, "Thank you for your continued and loyal support over the years. This one's on me."
Aw.
And then I think, Fritz, correct me if I'm wrong, one of the songs from The Slip was behind Old Town Road of Lil Nas X. Was it not?
I don't know because I think that was on a collection of like 60 tracks or 60 songs. Maybe if it was the same thing, it was like track 46 or something.
I think these days,
Take my word for it.
He's into. I think Trent Reznor does a lot of movie soundtracks now.
He does, yeah. He's he won
John
it-
Wick. I think he might have done that.
I
don't know
think
if
he won the
that was
Academy
him.
Award for the Social Network.
Yeah, really? Okay.
Look at them go. Also, anniversary, 161 years ago, 62, the Mexican army scored an upset victory over the invading French army at the Battle of Puebla.
All right.
And thus, Cinco de Mayo. ASA. Lots of fun facts. It is not Mexican Independence Day. That is...
Everybody thinks it is.
September
15th.
16th.
Damn
Very
it.
close.
Man, you were so close, though.
Right there.
Not a federal holiday in Mexico, a voluntary one. It doesn't get huge celebrations
That's a
in Mexico.
federale holiday.
They barely notice it. Even though it's virtually ignored in Mexico outside of the country, it's evolved into Day of Brown Pride.
Brown Pride?
Brown Pride
All
for
right.
Latino populations.
All right.
Brown people. Is that weirding you out?
No, as long as you're not saying Latinx. That's the one that's.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, white guy.
No, the actual Latin America people don't like it. They're
You
against
spoke
it.
to them?
I've talked to all of them. And they
Drew
have
Barrymore, not of Latinx or brown, but she's part of the strike, baby.
polls. Oh, really?
No. Interestingly enough, she was supposed to host this weekend's MTV TV and Movie Awards.
Oh, that's right. I saw
and
ads
she's
for that.
out now. And they're like, all right, we'll have you next year. Totally cool with it.
Oh, this is not the VMAs. This is the other thing they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the show is still going on, but without a host, and Drew has agreed to host next year, she says, until a solution is reached, which, based on what I've seen this morning, not anytime soon.
I don't get canceling the host job for this in solidarity with writers. I don't think this is anything that even has writers, does it?
She could just write
for
her
what
own
she's
stuff.
saying.
But if there's no host, they're just gonna have people keep coming up and stuff. Doesn't there still have to be some sort of writing?
Someone has. They're reading something off the teleprompter.
Yeah, it's still like I don't know. That seems weird.
Might already be written.
Maybe.
So I think MTV
Or a scab.
who has truly been some of the best partners I've ever worked with. Drew will still be part of the show because she filmed some sketches before the strike. And they say, on a related note, some of the striking writers are dragging Jenna Ortega. I think we talked about it a little bit earlier because of the comments that she made a while back about Wednesday.
They said dragging her? I didn't think they were. I thought they were just kind of doing it for fun.
Well, that's why I kind of brought it up. On the picket line, they have signs like, Jenna, when are you joining? Because, like, rewriting is writing. And then, without us writers, you have nothing to punch up. They're kind of, like, being fun with it to get more attention to their cause.
I don't always go for stuff like this.
But they're not wrong, really, when you think of it.
Well,
but it's just kind of, like, cheeky.
I don't always go for some of this kind of stuff, but for real, I think it seems like they're getting a really raw deal.
They really
It seems like it's screwed up.
It sucks. And across the pond, there's no strikes, but there is a giant penis.
I take a look at my enormous penis.
God, I forgot to send you the link, but New York Post, just Google giant penis mowed into lawn at King Charles coronation site.
All right. Now, when you say giant, is this going to live up to my expectations?
I
here?
would hope so. It's over at
That's what
the
she said, huh?
grounds of the Royal Croissant?
The croissant?
Crescent? Royal Crescent at Bath, England, where a significant coronation party is said to be thrown in just 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 days.
Yeah. So somebody's like kind of taking a shot at the king by
Whenever
doing that?
you're listening to this. They woke up the residents of that area to morning wood with the glaringly obvious penis trimmed into the lush grass overnight.
Nice.
I mean, that is very
Anatomically
well done.
correct.
That's not mowed. That's a weed whacker job, is it not?
I don't know how big this field is. Maybe it's like that's just one strip of going around.
But to get that coloration, that means like you have to be in a certain direction.
I'll put it up on See It Now at thenewsjunkie.com for everybody who's just listening along.
They had the themed grand coronation party scheduled for over the weekend for the coronation, of course, of King Charles. We have a packed weekend. Cinco de Mayo, Derby, coronation.
Coronation in the morning, Derby in the evening.
And something happened on Sunday?
Is anybody going to be watching this coronation thing, though?
Oh,
you're up that
100% no.
Yeah.
It starts at 5 in the morning, so
5 a.m. Good God.
No, thank you.
This is something that maybe you guys would be up for. I know, Sean, you don't want to go to space, but what if you were given the opportunity to have a space simulation for money?
I'm listening.
All right. May I present to you something that you have already missed the deadline to apply for?
Damn it.
I'm so sorry. But Ronda Rousey, Marshawn Lynch, and Mick Levin are going to Mars.
What?
Sort of.
How are they going to do this? Is it like a VR thing or something?
Stars on Mars. It's a reality show where celebrities would have to live together on a, quote, space station, end quote, with conditions simulating life on Mars. It's a competition show where they compete and complete in missions and vote to send each other back to Earth until a winner is crowned.
This is what the writer strike gets us. We get stars on Mars.
Okay, but the stars are interesting. Lance Armstrong.
Yeah?
One ball. Comedian Natasha Leggero.
I don't know
NFL
her.
stars. You do, though.
Natasha
You do.
Leggero was
Leggero.
Was
Big
she,
eyes, cute. She's a sassy lady.
Hold on.
Was she on the that show that you liked, Sabrina? The with the weird.
Oh, yeah, I totally know her.
What weird show?
Yeah, I absolutely know her.
Where did Yas Queen come from? What was that show?
Oh, that was Broad City.
Broad City.
She had a moment there, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know her face. She was in a bunch of stuff.
Marshawn Lynch, Richard Sherman, Ronda Rousey, Adam Rippon, Ariel Winter from Modern Family, McLovin from Superbad, singer Tanashi, Vanderpump Rules, Tom Schwartz.
Uh-oh.
Really, dude? No, it's not Sandoval.
Oh, it's not the main
He's
guy?
still a piece of ass.
You're so deep into this
Oh,
world.
Scandival.
I can't wait, dog.
Man.
I can't wait until that reunion. I have yet
gonna
to
be-
hear it.
It's going to be extra
Listeners,
spicy this next reunion.
reach out to me, listeners, if you are following along. So, because I know Sean and Celine don't get.
I watched the first season. I know that it's good and it's very dramatic.
I am
But
being dragged into this.
But I need people to talk to about it, and I would love to start maybe a Discord, a separate chat for
Text,
the reunion.
Text my wife.
Ashley's been watching it.
Oh, yeah.
You can share everything now.
I will be texting her in all caps later, and then William Shatner will serve as mission control.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I bet he's got a big speech to give afterwards
he's
when we're all
going
trying to
to.
drink some champagne.
We're all dead. The
Shatner.
black hole of the earth.
I like the mix of celebrities, actually, so maybe I'll watch it.
I think that Marshawn Lynch is one of the
Oh, he's
funniest
fun.
characters
Yeah, he's
of all
good.
time.
He's just doing it not to get fined, right?
Yeah. And a big congratulations to this gal not getting fined, but getting a fine piece of listeners on streaming platforms.
Oh, Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus is right.
Oh, I hate how catchy this song is. My
And this,
God.
just that part's going to be stuck in your head the rest of the day.
It will be.
Why is this one more catchy than the original?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, is this a cover?
This is like a retool of a Bruno Mars song.
Interpolation.
No.
Is it?
It's
I
an
didn't even know that.
interpolation of Bruno Mars
Interpolation.
song.
Yeah, today I learned. I had no
Na
idea.
na buy you
Because-
flowers.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like it's a
yeah.
line by line rebuttal
You know why,
Yeah.
though, right?
Okay.
because
Her
Chris Hemsworth,
Liam
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 Hemsworth, yeah.
was her ex-fiance,
Uh-huh.
dedicated that song to her, and then, nasty breakup.
Oh.
And now but I think
Does
Bruno
she have to
Mars,
credit it?
I think he does get credit for
Oh,
it.
wow.
If not, we'll see you all in court. But yeah, it was it hits 1 billion streams on Spotify in record time in Spotify history, the first one to reach it the quickest. So congratulations on the boob tube for the weekend, the Great American Joke Off. Not to be
She almost
Got it
messed that
right
up
this
last
time.
time.
not to be confused with what Celine, Sean, and Fritz will be doing after the show.
You know what I mean?
No, I did mine before the show.
The MTV Movie and TV Awards, American Idol, Naked and Afraid, Last One Standing, Lucky Hank on AMC, 21st season finale of Family Guy, and of course, all the writers are on strike late night. But you, follow your dreams and me on Instagram at Sabrina Ambra. Lots of exciting things coming up next week. Be sure to follow, and most importantly, stay with me, America.
Smoke weed every day.
Thank you, Sabrina. I had no idea that was like it had anything to do with that Bruno Mars song.
That was a thing.
That makes it even more catchy for whatever reason. So they call it a revenge anthem. I just know I heard that the first couple of times, and the first couple of times you start bopping your head a little bit to it. And
It's
then
a good one, man.
Oh, once you learn like just the chorus, you're like, damn it.
We were good.
Stuck in your head. I know coming up next in This Week in Florida, C-Lane is going to debut a brand new Cinco de Mayo song he's been working on for months. He's got this.
You know what I just realized we're not doing today?
thing.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because Sean didn't want to go anywhere today. He wanted to be a loser and stay home.
Wow. I'm getting bullied all show long.
You should probably
Cry
be
about it.
Wow. Well, This Week in Florida is coming up next. And
will maybe 30 minutes after This Week in Florida allow you to come up with the Cinco de Mayo tradition?
Put this pressure on him, and we'll see what's happening here.
Listen, I have barely done the work for This Week in Florida. Stop trying to put more stuff on my plate.
Sorry, the people love it.
There's more tequila on the way for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Fritz is hanging out with us. It's going to get weird as we roll on. This Week in Florida coming up next on the News Junkie.
Your shot at $1,000 is next. Brought to you locally by Mills Air. If you want a shot at $5,000, make sure you're listening to us on our free iHeartRadio app.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Travel with caution and expect delays. Authorities are clearing up an accident on State Road 50 heading eastbound at Woodbury Road. 2 right lanes are blocked. The right shoulder is blocked due to an accident on Florida's Turnpike heading southbound before mile marker 276. Traffic is backed up before exit 278 Manola. You can expect delays on I-4 eastbound before US 27 and after State Road 429. See traffic troubles, call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Since 2010, Blindster has sold millions of custom blinds, shades, and shutters to satisfied customers across the country with 20,000 5-star reviews and an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Custom blinds at low prices and free shipping. Blindster.com.
This hour is sponsored by Barks in the City, June 3rd at Apopka Amphitheater.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
Make quick and easy family meals with the tastiest flavors of Florida. Look for the sunny, fresh from Florida logo where you shop and find delicious, refreshing recipes for what's in season at followfreshfromflorida.com.
Power through every season with True Fuel, the ready-to-use engineered fuel for outdoor power equipment that lasts for years and provides true convenience, true performance, and true protection. True Fuel is ethanol-free and precision-engineered to improve performance and extend the life of trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, and small generators. With True Fuel in the tank, you're always ready for yard work and everything Mother Nature decides to throw at you. True Fuel. Empower your equipment.
Dunkin' wants to raise a cup to our brave nurses. On May 6th, Dunkin' is offering nurses a free medium iced or hot coffee to celebrate Nurses Day. Participation may vary. Excludes cold brew and nitro cold brew. Limit 1 per guest. Not valid on mobile orders. No ID required.
The roar of the crowd. Thousands singing as one. Live music delivers happiness. This summer, Yellowtail and iHeartRadio are teaming up to create exciting moments with Happiness Live. Access to a lineup of amazing music events that bring the joy of live experiences to fans across the country. And live events pair perfectly with the refreshing taste of Yellowtail wines. Find out how you could win the chance to attend an incredible concert event by visiting a retailer near you or at iHeartRadio.com/yellowtailwine.
Hey, Monster fans, Russ here. You know what is really scary? Utility rates. So let's talk about solar. You may have seen solar popping up all over the place. Well, there's a good reason. 1 is utility rates are rising. 2, government incentives can dramatically lower the cost to solar. So if you want to go solar, call Solar Source. Monster fans get special access to their new solar estimate tool. Visit solarsource.com/monsters. That's solarsource.com/monsters.
After an accident, it's important to hire an attorney right away. Evidence can disappear quickly. Sure, you could wait to hire an attorney later and see how things turn out, but delays never make a case better. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
If you're hiring, it can feel like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped a lot of business owners find their needle in a haystack, like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill. ZipRecruiter helps me keep my business running.
Take it from Marco and millions of other businesses who've used ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Get ready to roll through McDonald's with the crew. Free up those cup holders, because any size, any flavor is the vibe, and you're getting all the drinks. Make it a tasty frozen Coke, a fun frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, a cool frozen Sprite Limonade, a delicious Southern-style sweet tea, or a bold McCafe iced coffee. So many flavors. Any size is just $1.99. There are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite, and Limonade are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
When we made our McDonald's spicy chicken McNuggets, you were praise hands emoji. Then we ran out, and you were streaming tears emoji. Now they're back, so you can be grinning face with sweat emoji. Order ahead on the McDonald's app.
But they're only back for a limited time, so make like a lightning emoji and get yours fast. Order ahead on the app and get 30% off when you spend $5 or more using mobile order and pay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid 4/1/23 through 4/30/23 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Limited time only. Excludes tax.
Summer at Racetrack. The sun's out and savings are in. We've got the deals to keep you deal-lighted all summer long. Stop in and buy any 20-ounce bottle of soda and sip on another for only $1. But the party doesn't stop there. Snag one slice of pizza and get another for only $1. More soda and more pizza. Saving money never tasted so good. Now that's how you make summer delightful. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going. Restrictions apply. Limited time only while supplies last. See store for details.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BILLS. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Just a moment. All the weird stuff that happened in Florida this week with C-Lane. And don't forget, if you miss any of the show, you can always go to thenewsjunkie.com and catch up with the podcast. It's all ready for you right there over on the website. I just saw C-Lane for Cinco de Mayo and the weekend celebration walk by me with a bottle of something. It was a Patron?
Yes.
He's good.
Ooh, arriba.
Fancy bottle of Patron over there. Is that your celebration after you finish your segment?
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to chug the whole thing.
No.
I'm worried about this. I'm worried about the show today.
Of course you are.
How many shots have you had so far, Sabrina?
However many you all have.
3? I don't even know anymore. I don't know, but it's going to get worse after this. I know that for sure. So let's let C-Lane get on his path to his celebration tequila for Cinco de Mayo. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Let's do This Week in Florida.
Giving you a recap of the most groan-worthy stories in the state. It's This Week in Florida.
That's correct. It's the weekend. It's time to take a trip around our great state, the Sunshine State, and see some of the craziness that has gone on in the past 7 days or so. And we start with politics because there is a representative, a Republican representative,
all right,
who seems to have misspoke a bit while he was speaking in Florida's House. His remarks drew gasps and disturbed looks from lawmakers. You see, he was talking about, terrorist organizations, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that
the bad guys,
important to people. The bad guys. He says ISIS, the Taliban, and Al Qaeda. Those are the folks who discriminate. We bombed a building in 2017 like we never usually do. We bombed it because they threw homosexuals off that building. And then he said out loud, and a lot of people are saying this is what he's thought all along, or it sounds like he's speaking for Republicans in general. He said, our enemies hate homosexuals more than we do.
Okay. But he's implying that there's at least a little bit, or?
Thank you.
Yeah. He made the stunning admission, the chamber filled with gasps and rumbles. Rumble. And Republican Representative...
That's embarrassing.
Excuse me, Democratic Representative Kelly Skidmore, seated behind Holcomb as he spoke, recoiled, her disgust visible on her face. So he's kind of swimming in it right now.
Has he said anything to
walk
back those comments?
I don't know. There was a former state representative running for state senate in Florida. A gay man called out the comment. Said Florida GOP Representative Jeff Holcomb says the quiet part out loud on the House floor today.
Whorehouse.
Our terrorist enemies hate homosexuals more than we do, is what he said. I don't know if there's look up his name. His name's Jeff Holcomb. I don't know if
Jeff Holcomb.
Holcomb. I don't know if there's been any response to that. There was a big mistake for a woman that was headed to Jacksonville. And for us, I think we would be like, oh, this is not so bad of a mistake. But a Gloucester County woman reached out to Action News after a travel mishap.
Mm-hmm.
She was going to Jacksonville. She was flying there. She does this often. She flies back and forth between her home in New Jersey and her second home, Jacksonville, Florida. She flies about once every 6 weeks. She said she picked Frontier flights because she flies there so often. And I guess they were making her check her carry-on in one of those little, bag checker things to make sure it wasn't too big.
Uh-huh.
She got scratched up and then they noticed, she was bleeding as she was giving her boarding pass. And so they, took her aside, got her a bandage and all that stuff. And they said, are you, they said her name, are you Mary Ellen? I think her name was Mary Ellis Hebbard. Are you Mary Ellis Hebbard? She said, yes. They said, all right, come with us. She gets on the plane, still a little kind of shaken up by this injury she got. And then as the plane's taking off, the flight attendant says, don't worry, it'll feel just fine when we land in Jamaica.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I think they whisked her to the wrong flight somehow.
It was a little bit chaotic, I guess.
Hey, but not the worst place to end up.
Yeah.
Unless you are this particular person, Beverly Ellis Hebert, man, the toner.
I'm working on it.
You're not working
I'll
on
replace the toner tomorrow.
Don't do it. I'm getting you a printer for your birthday.
No, I have the printer I want. It's a laser printer. It's worked. It's served well. I just need to put a new toner in there.
Look at how ugly this page is.
I already have
when
one.
you replace a toner, you get a
can't
big
read a
yellow
single word
line
of
in the middle of it.
I love it, and I'll get a new toner. I already have a new toner. I just got to put it in there.
So she goes, excuse me, what did you say, landing in Jamaica? She does not have a passport. And so they don't take kindly to people just landing in foreign countries with no international credentials.
Did she have to get off the plane or what?
She said, or
is that no tone zone?
She didn't pack a passport since she was staying stateside. She said the flight to Jacksonville had a gate change. She was now heading to the Caribbean. She was also told, you're entering a different country without a passport. That's bad.
Yeah, it is. That's trouble. Have you ever had a pilot on a flight you were on, and they're about to say, we're now beginning our descent into here, and they've said the wrong city?
No.
That's happened to me
Have you?
once or twice. the pilot would be like, "We now begin our
Totally
descent."
Janet Jackson,
Get me
the whole
off this
thing.
plane
they'll say
right
like,
now.
They'll say, "We're now beginning our descent into Miami," and you'd be like, "Wait, what? What the?" And, oh, I'm sorry, and they like correct themselves afterwards.
Fortunately for her, Jamaican authorities allowed Ellis Hebert to remain in the jetway, which she was told is considered U.S. soil. Well, the flight crew remained with her until the next flight to Philadelphia took off several hours later. She had to like stay, and she couldn't even like get in the airport.
Yeah,
That
God,
sucks.
it's a nightmare for her.
Super
Bad
weird.
day gone worse.
Yeah. There is a judge making news right now because this judge told a 21-year-old woman that at her age, she probably was not suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder or cancer, and therefore should not have medical marijuana.
All right.
I don't know why the judge is acting as a doctor right now.
Yeah, generally
think
the
judges
judge
are
would stay out
doctors.
of this.
No, judges are typically not doctors. Now, the 21-year-old woman says she uses medicinal marijuana to calm her anxiety. And Dorothy Vaccaro, this judge, told her anxiety wasn't a sufficient reason to take the drug and advised the woman that she should consider Xanax.
Okay. Why? Why?
Don't smoke weed. Do this much more addictive
Yes,
thing.
a drug that many consider more powerful with widely known side effects. But Vaccaro is not a doctor. She's a Pinellas County judge. And the woman before her during the spontaneous consultation wasn't a patient. She was a defendant in a misdemeanor DUI case. The exchange was in a recording that was obtained by the Tampa Bay Times. Underscores that 7 years after medical marijuana was made legal in Florida, the drug is still met with resistance from the highest perches of the criminal justice system, including this judge who says, you got anxiety? You don't need weed for that.
You need
Here,
more
take
Xanax.
one of mine.
Try some Xannies. Yeah, take one of mine.
They are good.
They said that things got chippy. This was a golf pun.
Oh.
Round of golf turned into a brawl when two foursomes began fighting at the Cleveland Heights Golf Course in Lakeland, Florida. According to a video posted to Instagram, the melee happened near a tee box. Members of one group started barking at another because, and this is a no-no on the golf course, you got to know this. You can't just slow poke your way through this.
People get mad
You gotta
about
keep
this.
up the
I've seen
pace.
this. I've seen this myself in person before.
The foursome getting the mouthful said there wasn't much they can do, blaming
Excuse me.
their slowness on the group ahead of them. Said there's a group in front of us. We can't go any faster.
Oh, they were log jammed.
That's when two golfers shoved one another after a missed kick. Some fists started flying. I would say
Isn't golf supposed to be a calming
it's
sport?
usually
Yeah.
a peaceful sport, but it's also a drinking sport.
Yeah. There's the version that you see on television, and then there's like the going out and playing golf with your bros version. And Sealand's right. There's a lot of drinking beer going on.
And I would think that it would get dangerous very quickly to be involved in a golf course brawl because your closest weapon is golf clubs.
Yeah.
Something
Start
that has
swinging
been
those.
used in murders many a time.
Yeah, you think if you hit somebody with a regular golf club, like a good swing, you could kill them with it?
Like a
It
9-iron? Oh, yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
Oh.
With the putter, I think it would take a couple swings.
If you got them like right in the temple, though, oof.
But no matter how many, you would like deduct 3 from it, you know?
I see.
That's a golf joke, everybody. Come on.
Chippy.
You know what I mean?
Authorities in Philadelphia. I know this doesn't sound like Florida, but this was an order made to Florida.
This is Philadelphia, Florida?
I mean, when you order things online or over the phone, there's some stops that need to be made, especially when they're coming from overseas.
What did they buy from Florida?
In this case, they bought it. They wanted it sent to Florida.
Okay.
And you're close. Because authorities in Philadelphia stopped 6 gallons of an industrial chemical solvent known on the streets as coma in a bottle.
Oh,
that's the good stuff.
It's do you know what GBL is, Sean?
No, I know what GHB is.
Is it GABA something?
It's gamma butralactone.
Sounds like a party.
I don't know if that's what we call GHB or not.
I don't believe it is. It's known as liquid ecstasy. It arrived from France in 2 shipments, both of which were seized Saturday as they headed to an address in Hillsborough County, Florida. It means it has a high potential for abuse. No currently accepted medical use and treatment in the United States. I think that puts it on the same like top drug category because when there's no medical use, that's when it gets like the top ban.
And gallons of it. Good God.
I think it's similar to GHB, which is gamma hydroxybutyrate, which strangely enough is a sedative that you use for narcolepsy. GHB. I would think that
Interesting.
did not work out that way.
Wait, why would you use a sedative for narcolepsy?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, ADHD medication.
Oh, that's true.
For people that have ADHD, it doesn't get them all hyped up. It calms them down, and the
Yeah.
other people get to go through college.
Maybe it works like that.
So it turns out the DEA says GBL is a chemical compound of GHB. We just learned that. Gamma hydroxybutyric acid, the highly addictive depressant that affects the central nervous system.
That's good.
GBL is meant to be used as a solvent to strip paint and rust, but GHB is used by bodybuilders to increase the growth hormone and by sexual predators as a date rape drug.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it's usually for. I knew these two girls, dumbest thing, weirdest thing in the world. These two girls we hung out with all the time, and they loved GHB, and they would buy it. And I was like, isn't this the stuff that guys buy and slip into your drink? And they're like, yeah. And I tried
She's like,
it.
if I'm lucky.
I tried it, and it was a good time.
Right.
Don't do it, though. Don't do it. It's bad.
Over to Escambia County, a Pensacola man is behind bars. Everybody's got their stash. Everybody has a place to put their drugs.
Where's yours, Elaine?
Uh,
Baby room?
Nobody will ever look there.
where it's gonna be.
Right under the
I'm
baby.
just gonna keep him under the baby. But this Pensacola man, his spot to keep his meth was an M&M's mini container.
Okay, I can see
That's a
that.
good one.
God, do they even sell that anymore?
I don't know. When I saw the picture of the container, I was like, I don't think I've seen one of these things.
No.
I don't know how old you guys were when those came out, but I specifically remember everyone getting it in their stocking. And the idea was to get a couple minis and then eat it throughout the time. You were
Yeah.
just like a pixie stick.
I kind of dug
the
them.
entire contents of that tube into your mouth.
You just take it all at once.
Choke on minis.
They the guy told the deputies he had a rolled up piece of plastic in his sock, which later tested positive for methamphetamine. During the search, deputies found the M&M minis container, and that was full of more methamphetamine. So he was going to jail. He has a court date on May 19th. Good luck for him. There's a woman suing a resort over its admission policy. You see, this gay resort is males only, and she wants to hang out there. It's a nude resort. Clothing optional.
All right. They have this, I've heard this before.
Filed a complaint alleging she was discriminated against because she wasn't allowed to stay at an all-male resort that was
Why
clothing
make
optional
a stink out of it?
for gay and bisexual men. The Island House Key West Resort's owners and attorneys say they have units for women. That specific woman wasn't allowed to stay there because of prior negative behavior.
Oh, so they're saying it's not about this.
Nothing to do with her being a woman. And last but not least, a 74-year-old man has finally been taken into custody. He was issued an arrest warrant on March 4th of 2021 for groping the crotch of a flight attendant on an American Airlines flight.
We're not supposed to do that.
And more than 2 years later, he has finally been arrested and taken into custody. He's 74 years old. What the hell? How the hell could you not find this guy? It's not like he was running.
When you get arrested for doing something like that, do you think that guy goes on the no-fly list?
Oh, I'm almost sure.
Just budget airlines he's allowed on.
That's crazy to me.
You have to pay extra to grab a
All these people in the stories that we do where there's some crazy sexual predator on a plane, that person can never fly again?
I would hope so.
That's what I'm imagining would happen. I just think that you'd have a pretty big no-fly list.
I don't know if it's by airline or if it's like a universal no-fly list. It could be like a TSA thing where they just don't let you in through the gates.
Right.
If you're wondering why it took so long to arrest him, you're going to keep wondering because it says here, it is not immediately clear why it took 2 years to find the 74-year-old man, but he is finally behind bars for groping the flight attendant, and that's it for this week in Florida.
Thank you, C-Lane. He's got his celebratory tequila. He couldn't have grabbed that any faster. Oh, Fritz, can I get a little bit?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, look
My
at
man.
you, Mr.
Well, I mean, if you guys are all going to do it, I'll do it. We're going to hit a wall here soon.
Yeah,
Jose
but-
Cuervo. Thank you,
So
Fritz,
far
for-
away.
for
Gay friend
finding
just
it.
texted me, I love the Island House.
It's a known place?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, all right, that's good. Thank you, Fritz. All right, Cinco de Mayo. Getting all set
Arriba.
for Sabrina.
I got it. Ready
Fritz
to
got
go.
his.
Let's do it.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Salud.
Happy Cinco.
Even the radon cowboy. Cheers. Cinco de Mayo.
Nice guy.
It's hurting you, Sean.
It is starting.
That was a good one.
At first, it made me feel better because I felt so bad from last night. Oh, are you having problems over there?
Just went down the wrong pipe for a second.
Twitching out a little bit.
Brings me chill.
The last couple hours of this
You're
show
twitching too.
are going to be a little bit harder than they usually are. So you might not want to miss out on this. We got our friend Mo DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm. He's going to join us very soon. We got jury duty.
Where's he sitting?
He's going to go over here by me. He's going to hang out over here.
Underwater.
No, well, it's just underwater to us.
You guys look
Everybody
at
else-
Forrest right now?
It looks good.
Yeah, can we get a shot of it?
I think I can.
He's having a siesta.
He's out of camera range, I think.
There he is, just hanging out.
I'll take it.
We got a lot more fun on the way.
shot.
Stick with us. Back in just a moment in the news, Junkie.
You know you can always text us. Unless you're driving. At 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Watch out for slowdowns blocking the right shoulder on Florida's Turnpike heading southbound before mile marker 276. Traffic is backed up before exit 278 Manola. There's delays due to an accident on State Road 50 heading eastbound at Woodbury Road. 2 right lanes are blocked. You can expect your regular delays on I-4 heading eastbound between Osceola Parkway and after State Road 535. See traffic troubles? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Want to save big on custom faux wood blinds, shutters, cellular shades, and more? Shop Blindster today and save up to 50% over comparable blinds from brick and mortar stores. Get custom blinds at low prices and free shipping at Blindster.com.
If you're hiring, it can feel like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped a lot of business owners find their needle in a haystack, like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill. ZipRecruiter helps me keep my business running.
Take it from Marco and millions of other businesses who've used ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt, sung by a non-attorney spokesperson.
They say the best bourbons are those with a tradition of quality, the ones that carry a rich history and the potential for a bolder future. At Wild Turkey, we've made our bold, pre-prohibition style bourbon for over 100 years without once compromising our quality or our spirit. In other words, we stuck to our roots without getting stuck in our ways. And we can't think of a better tradition than that. Wild Turkey Bourbon. Trust your spirit. Copyright 2023, Campari, America, New York, New York. Never compromise. Drink responsibly.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. 40% of Americans don't have $400 saved in case of an emergency. People are working harder and harder, but falling further and further behind. That's why at our firm, our fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case. When you're injured in an accident or hurt on the job, choosing a lawyer will be the most important decision you'll have to make. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
FAS Windows and Doors is the company to use to make your house feel better and look better. You know what they can do? Get rid of those single pane aluminum frame windows and get you double insulated vinyl windows. That'll save you money, make your AC work less, make your house look better and feel better. And I tell you, man, they can do it for you fast. Their showroom, easy to find. Fairbanks and I-4, slide in, pick out the windows that you love, have them installed by their pros, and your house will never, ever be the same. And they can even do that for you in the door as well. Book your consultation today easily at faswd.com.
If you love Florida and you love fun, then might I suggest you pick up a rod and reel and go fishing? Because here in the Sunshine State, fishing, fun, and Florida just go together. And you know what else goes with fishing, fun, and Florida? I'll give you a hint. It's that starts with an L. That's right, a license. Getting your fishing license opens up a whole lot of fun and new memories, and it's never been easier to get one. Just visit fun.gooutdoorsflorida.com to order yours. And before you know it, you'll be more relaxed than you can even imagine. Casting your line in your local fishing hole, propping your feet up in that rental rowboat, and of course, catching the big one. So go to fun.gooutdoorsflorida.com. Then plan your escape, because fishing is a great way to connect with family, friends, and of course, nature. Your fishing license is just a few clicks away. Order yours today at fun.gooutdoorsflorida.com and enjoy all the fishing, fun, and Florida you deserve.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-670-8526 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-670-8526. That's 800-670-8526. What do you have to lose? Call 800-670-8526. Again, 800-670-8526.
Ah, what a day to be a Florida tomato. You say tomato, I say, what the?
Florida tomatoes. They're ripe for the picking. So look for fresh from Florida tomatoes where you shop.
Pray.com's Meditative Prayers podcast is the best way to bring God's perfect peace into your night. Each meditative prayer helps you focus on God, fight anxiety, sleep better, and more.
As you close your eyes, ask God to come and have fellowship with you. Open yourself to the Holy Spirit and ask Him to minister to you.
Listen to Meditative Prayers on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Best price the first time. OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BILLS. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
We do appreciate it.
Good times.
Go to the website, thenewsjunkie.com, and to sign up for an account over there, it's like 6 seconds of your time. And then you can send us a dispatch, get on the show right alongside everybody else. Magical. Just like that on Cinco de Mayo, as we're letting a little loose in the studio. Our friend Mo will be here
I don't think it's loose
soon.
enough.
You want to go looser?
I don't know.
I mean, I was St. Patty's Day blacked out by this time.
Yeah, we'd already
not
dumped you by
untrue.
this time.
Yeah, she's got her chair set
That's
to
right.
a new.
Oh, no, I put it back.
Okay.
It was too uncomfortable. And then I stabbed myself in the throat with the microphone.
I gotta be careful.
Not used to super ultra mega desk yet.
Sealand, if you wanted to go full balls to the wall on Cinco de Mayo, you do have an entire bottle of tequila right
Yeah, I'm
next to
just
you.
keeping it next to me, so it's safe.
Safe from
Well,
what?
then drink it.
Safe from, I
Just
don't know.
drink it.
I'm going with a tried and true Jose Cuervo today.
Thank you.
All right.
The
I
stuff
love that you
Fritz
guys
got.
are talking
It's,
about
it's like you woke
that.
up feeling bad and you want to feel worse. That's fine.
I don't know why
I
I'm
get it.
punishing myself.
Just drink it.
It's because he's feeling great right now.
Just drink what?
Drink the things that you guys have decided to go with.
What?
Do you want
Go with. You guys are talking about, well, I'm going with Patron and I'm going with Jose, but you're not drinking them at all.
I don't have anything. I just have an empty cup.
You need to be served.
No, I don't. Get out of here. What am I supposed to do? There's a bottle of Jose Cuervo. It's entirely across the
Throw it
studio
at him.
from me. I wasn't even really getting at that.
We're gonna have installed a pulley system with a bucket.
Oh, that would
Seriously,
be nice.
Austin,
Pull it across?
if you could pull like maybe some sort of mechanism, tubes.
Yeah, like
that
a
we
bank
can just
system.
have at
Oh,
If we had like a bank system thing and on all of our decks.
Pneumatic tubes.
Did you guys see that thing that was going around on Instagram? That was at a trade show. It was like for balls rich people.
Yeah,
and it was a
Sean?
It's a
Balls rich.
It's balls rich people who are building new houses. It's a system of pneumatic tubes for your laundry.
I love it.
And
Oh.
your rooms, like when you have something that you want to launder, you just open the
love
tube
that.
and bank style, it sucks a whole damn blanket
God, but
in
if
the
you,
tubes.
what if a kitten goes through that by accident?
Oh, it probably would take
jeez.
one in too.
I mean, it's covered mostly.
That'd be
why
a
do you
wild
go right?
ride.
Why do you go right to cat injury?
Well, okay, a puppy. Puppy
She
or
has two
kitten.
cats. I mean,
Okay,
she's
yeah.
worried
Oh,
about her
that
cats.
thing would take Carl right up in it too.
It would,
Launch
sweet Carl.
It'll bring him right through the system.
And they had the system set up at this trade show so they could show you like how their laundry pneumatic tube whole thing works.
Yeah.
It's like tube vacuum, and you saw the thing move through all the tubes at the trade show, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Thank you. There we go. All right, for Cinco de Mayo. Whoa, no.
Oh, she went big, did she?
I like how you
Thank
saying for Cinco de Mayo is like somehow makes it better.
I'm excusing it. That's what I'm doing.
That's
here.
like when we were at the all inclusive and we would be at any kind of meal, and I'm like, well, it's all included, and whatever. I'm going to order more stuff, right?
Right. Why
And
not?
I would say, I'll have this, and let's get a fillet for the table.
Yeah.
I felt like if I add the
Just
words
in case filet.
if I add the words for the table,
yeah.
it's less of a
Just for me.
just being a gluttonous fool.
That's a good way of putting it.
And then I would go, can I have some to-go boxes for myself in the room? I'll take their leftovers as well.
Still worth it all the time. Oh, there goes Sealand. He's filling up his. Oh, we're going to do
Meaty,
this?
meaty, bum, bum.
Let's do
I
it.
don't know, man. This
Forrest, you good?
too much, too fast. He's good. Right on Cowboys laying back on Cinco de Mayo. All right, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's not Mexican Independence Day.
To the Battle of Puebla.
This is the last one I'm going to remember. Oh, God. Well, you did me wrong,
I
Sabrina.
can't remember the last time that you got like truly blacked out on air. What was it? It must have been last year, right?
I don't think I've ever been
Cinco?
blacked out on air.
I remember hearing the first time you took a shot on
Oh,
air.
no.
It was a shot left over from the Monsters.
It was Borg.
And you came in.
Oh, yeah.
Borg Day.
Borg Day did get a little wild.
You came in, took the shot, and then I remember that on-air personalities were tweeting about it, and I was like, my dude.
Oh,
I
God.
loved you from that
When
point
was
on.
that?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. I was
2013.
I think it was still 5 a.m. days. You're just trying to make a name for yourself.
I don't put in the effort anymore.
Like phone it only takes one 6 a.m. shot of straight booze to go from Sean who the 5 a.m. what to that guy.
Well, that's what I did at Tribune. I told you. I think I've told the story about one time where they were about to do the yearly party, and the CEO of Tribune calls me over and he's like, "Sean, come over here." And I go over to his desk, and he's hanging out, and Mark
Just a
Chase
dream.
was hanging out there, and they had a lineup like almost like we have in the studio of like 8 tequilas or something. And he goes, "Sean, we can't decide between these 4 tequilas." And there was 4 shots out there, and I did one after another, all 4 of the tequilas, and I said the third one's the best, and I walked away.
And then projectile vomited
And
all over.
They were like, "Yeah, that's crazy. It was wild that he did that." And then I got back to my desk, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm drunk."
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
And they were like, "Oh, that was legendary, man." I'm like, "Ugh."
That's fine. You walked to that job.
Yeah, I did. So it was easy to get out of there, but man, it all hits you at once.
Good times,
sometimes.
though. Good times.
Whew.
Remember when you used to make fun of him all the time for all the Chicago talk?
No, you guys still do make fun of me for all kinds of things.
It's not as
No,
bad.
but this was for the Chicago part.
I know, but
Every
I'm
time
just-
he would say Chicago, I'm like, you lived in Chicago?
Yeah.
you guys know I really don't make fun of you. You know that?
Yeah,
Does that-
I know.
anybody
No, that's
right.
true.
I
That
know.
is valid.
Yeah, right.
What's the last thing I made fun of you for?
It's not make fun.
Opinion.
It's throw us under the bus.
That's true. I did that. Yeah. What did I throw you under the bus for?
I mean, many of things. Do we have time on this break?
Yeah, you have plenty of time.
The urine thing. The
What urine thing?
Oh my God! I'm not doing this right now. This is your problem.
Jellyfish.
The
What
jelly-
did I make fun of you
That's
for?
a
Why do I
story
have to
that
have
you've told
receipts
before.
for you?
Yes.
Just take the word.
If you make a claim, you should have some receipts to back it up.
Guys,
my
no
God.
fighting on Cinco de Mayo.
Well, we'll have an epic fight on Cinco de Mayo.
Can I have some more tequila, please?
Don't make the
bring
Mexicans
us some more
cry.
tequila.
Okay, I will.
Don't make them. Oh my God.
The Mexicans aren't crying; they're enjoying themselves right now. To all our Mexican listeners, we love you. We appreciate you. I know that you really
That'll
probably
get us out of trouble. This is it right here. Just
give us a Cinco de Mayo.
just write down exactly what he said just now. Publish.
Has everybody been to Mexico? Have you been to Mexico, Celia?
I have not actually.
Have you been to Mexico?
Neither
Celia?
have I.
Oh,
No.
I want to go to somewhere because it's
I want to get kidnapped there.
all right.
Look,
All right.
fantasy.
And what's
So-
that?
Is this a sexual thing? Or?
No, it's me thinking like if I'm ever in that emergency situation,
Mhm.
my first language will finally like be
because you'll be forced.
yeah.
That's her
really good
like
Spanish.
And I go,
immersive.
Mom, you're not going to believe this. I just spoke perfect Spanish for the first time in my 33 years of
And she
living.
goes, "Hey, Sabrina, why you do that?" Because I was kidnapped.
Yeah, that's the bad news.
Ay, Sabrina.
Yeah, I've been to Playa del Carmen and Cozumel, and it's not cool. That's why I'm saying it. And all like cruise ports in Mexico.
See, I haven't even done that. I've only been on 2
Bahamas.
cruises, and they went to the same place.
Yeah, I went inland a little bit, so like I got away from some of the touristy stuff, but not that much. I want to go to Mexico City. That is where I'd like to go.
That is one of the most populous cities in the entire world.
It's a cool place.
It's got like what 35 million people.
Does
Something,
it really?
God damn.
Something
Cow.
ridiculous. I think Sao Paulo is the most populous city in the Americas, and I think that's maybe 35. So maybe
Remember
that's
this,
30
boys,
or
because
20.
Fritz on the street next week is going to have one of these questions.
This says 8.8 million people.
So what's Sao Paulo?
Okay, so why are you lying, Fritz?
Oh, no. It actually grows and grows.
When he says
9.2.
when he says populace, it's population versus area, right?
Well, hold on. I'm getting like so many
Who
different
cares?
answers. This says Mexico City's 2023 population is 22 million people. It is a cool city.
It's huge.
Why are we talking about Mexico City? I don't know how we got
They
here.
asked if we'd ever been to Mexico.
Yeah.
You guys should go.
I mean, there's a lot of people there.
Yeah, you should go. You should check it out.
All right, cuckoo.
I would have gone for like our senior class trip. That's where they went.
They went to
Where you
Mexico?
guys
They
went?
to Cancun. I didn't go.
We went
Everything
to the
about his
theme
school
parks.
was so much better than everything about our schools.
DP, man.
Yeah, but this was like the senior trip. What has nothing to do with the school? It's like the kids
They come up with it?
plan.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
But
the
they're all
parents
rich.
weren't attached to that?
No, the parents didn't go.
But it wasn't like school sanctioned. by
No,
any
not
means.
school sanctioned at all.
Damn,
It was like
you still got to do
it was
that.
like one person that we went to high school with started passing out flyers. Like a couple people got together and go, "Oh, let's do this," and they find a resort that's like the token tourist resort for senior trips with a swim up bar.
And that person handing out the flyers, DJ Khaled.
That was a little before my time, but you know who was handing out the flyers?
Luis?
Terry.
Oh, really?
Terry.
What's the age of drinking in Mexico?
18.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah.
so a lot of people probably go there for that alone. That makes sense.
Well, let's go. Maybe next year we can do a broadcast in Mexico.
I know. I always think about when we went to
Jamaica?
Jamaica. We were in what? Were we in White House, Jamaica?
Yep.
We were in White House, Jamaica. We were live.
Only White House I've ever been invited to.
The best White House, if you ask me.
Whoa, hot take.
When I think about that, I'm like, there are a lot of other places that I would love to go and do the show from, and just far flung places would be like the best. If
Like
we could
Idaho.
if we could go to Tokyo and
God.
do the show.
Okay, but what does that mean, though? What time would we have to be?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Isn't that
Yeah, that's a hell of a
3
problem.
o'clock in the morning?
What time is it right now in Tokyo, Celine?
Ask Echo.
We're probably way off.
I know that Joseph Martin's
2:39 a.m. right
Yeah.
now.
Oh.
Joseph Martins once was in Japan and did a Sunday morning coming down that I had to produce. And Sunday morning coming down starts at 9 a.m. It was like he had to just wait the whole night.
And stay up
And stay
for
up,
it?
yeah.
Oh, that's kind of
That'd
crazy.
be an S show, but
Yeah.
let's do it.
It'd be
Yeah.
fun for sure.
I think the most epic ever
Would be from where?
we probably wouldn't survive.
Okay.
But if we did our show from that island, that Sentinelese, where they've been cut off from the rest of civilization, and they kill anybody who tries to.
And you think we can get a proper radio signal from there?
No, we're dodging spears on this.
Listen, SpaceX has done a lot with satellites and internet for everybody. I think we can pull it off.
However, just looking at us like.
However, we would be speared to death by the Sentinelese.
It'd be great radio.
Sounds good.
You first.
Very, very.
That's
risky.
90s as hell.
All right, when we come back, jury duty. We got our friend Mo DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm joining us, and then we'll get into the final.
He's
power
listening in the
hour.
car, and he just turned around.
He
and went
probably
back.
did.
He doesn't want this.
We've got a bunch to get to as we wrap up the Cinco de Mayo show. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Now that you can have people over again, why is your remote sticky? Tell your smart speaker to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by the Play It Forward Foundation.
It's year 20, and LeBron James is finally showing his age. He's been efficient against the Warriors, but has had no real impact. Too many times he just disappears on the floor. He can't bully his way to the basket like he used to. He doesn't get to the line much. LeBron will be at his best returning home to L.A., but the end does look and feel closer than ever before. I'm Colin Cowherd.
The Play It Forward Foundation, or PIF, elevates and equips elite young athletes through NIL branding to support their development and secure their future. Learn more at piffoundation.org. Play It Forward Foundation, creating opportunities.
The roar of the crowd, thousands singing as one. Live music delivers happiness. This summer, Yellowtail and iHeartRadio are teaming up to create exciting moments with Happiness Live. Access to a lineup of amazing music events that bring the joy of live experiences to fans across the country. And live events pair perfectly with the refreshing taste of Yellowtail wines. Find out how you could win the chance to attend an incredible concert event by visiting a retailer near you or at iHeartRadio.com/yellowtailwine.
Power through every season with True Fuel, the ready-to-use engineered fuel for outdoor power equipment that lasts for years and provides true convenience, true performance, and true protection. True Fuel is ethanol-free and precision-engineered to improve performance and extend the life of trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, and small generators. With True Fuel in the tank, you're always ready for yard work and everything Mother Nature decides to throw at you. True Fuel. Empower your equipment.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-670-8526 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-670-8526. That's 800-670-8526. What do you have to lose? Call 800-670-8526. Again, 800-670-8526.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier Factory Authorized Dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Preventive maintenance on all brands, and that saves you money and can detect an upcoming breakdown. Visit millsair.com.
Look, some choices in life are complicated. Others, thankfully, are much simpler. Like choosing True as One Checking. There are no overdraft fees, lots of practical perks, and when your life evolves and account balances grow, we'll upgrade your perks automatically. Truest One Checking. One simple choice. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
Tools Ace Hardware's biggest grill sale of the year is happening now through May 31st. Get $100 off all Weber Genesis gas grills. Get a free propane tank refill with the purchase of any Weber grill, Blackstone grill, or Uni pizza oven, $3.99 and up. Get a free bag of Traeger wood pellets with the purchase of any Traeger grill, $3.99 and up. How about a free bag of Big Green Egg natural wood charcoal with the purchase of any Big Green Egg, $3.99 and up. And as always, free assembly and local delivery on the purchase of any grill, $3.99 and up. Shop and sort one of their 12 Central Florida locations or online at acehardware.com. Tools Ace, your backyard place.
Yes! Hello, Floridians. Today is a good day to do great things. Yes! Like scheduling the dentist appointment you've been putting off for 2 years.
Oh, man.
Like finally fixing that creaky door that drives you crazy. Like getting that massage you definitely deserve.
Oh, yeah.
Or taking time to make sure that your air conditioner is ready to beat the heat all summer long. Do something great today, right now, by booking your $159 AC rejuvenation at CoolToday.com.
Call today, cool today, cooltoday.com.
Ah, what a day to be a Florida tomato. Sunny, warm, and expected afternoon showers. I am feeling so fine. You say tomato, I say, what the?
Florida tomatoes. They're ripe for the picking. So look for fresh from Florida tomatoes where you shop and support our state. See more seasonal produce at followfreshfromflorida.com.
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor, every blank page is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with tools and expertise to do incredible things. Because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel V Pro that's built for business, call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Want to save big on custom faux wood blinds, shutters, cellular shades, and more? Shop Blindster today and save up to 50% over comparable blinds from brick-and-mortar stores. Get custom blinds at low prices and free shipping at Blindster.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com.
Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
We're in it for the likes. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Cinco de Mayo rolls on. We got our friend Moses DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm hanging out with us today. Oh, we did that at the same time, Sienna. We did it twice at the same time.
That happened last time.
All right, I got it. There we go.
Look at
Hey,
you
Mo,
go.
how are you?
Doing well. How are you guys?
Good. Everything is well. Good to have you here. And even if you sound weird in your headphones, it sounds normal on the air. Working
Swear.
on fixing that. But we have a couple of things to run by you. If you have any questions, you can always send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and hit record on that. How has your Cinco de Mayo been so far? I know this is a day near and dear to your heart.
So far, so good. Had a big Mexican lunch. I'm pretty tired now, but we'll recover.
You know, no hiring the mariachi band for the office this year, Moses?
The mariachi bands are getting harder and harder to come by, C-Lane.
They are a very in-demand item.
You know
on
why?
Cinco de Mayo.
The wood shortage. It's harder to build those really giant guitars that you have to feel like you're hugging the whole time.
I never knew when I was younger if the people were really small or if those guitars were really that
those
large.
guitars are huge.
But it's just like a giant-ass guitar that they have. Where'd you go for Cinco de Mayo lunch?
Went to old El Potro over in Winter Park.
Ooh,
nice.
yes.
El
Yeah.
Potro. Was it
Spanish
packed?
for the foal.
Oh, yeah. We got there at like 11:15, and it was already packed.
What'd you get?
I ordered 2 lunches, to celebrate properly.
One was for the table.
Yeah,
Right, of course.
As one
that
does.
is C-Lane's move. I do love that move, by the way. I had the chicken chimichangas.
Oh, that's a
They're
good
served with a
order.
little side salad,
Muy bien.
some queso and red sauce on top, and then a chicken quesadilla as well.
This is not some Cinco de Mayo thing for Mo, by the way. Mo loves.
This is like a
Mexican food.
Friday thing.
Yeah. They know you by name in this place.
They do. Yeah.
And Mo goes, "You got to go here." And I went to one of the other locations. It was good.
Yeah, they invite me to their Christmas party. Their
Oh, really? That's so sweet.
they're lovely people over there.
Would you like a shot of Jose Cuervo? I just feel like I should offer.
Maybe a little later.
All right. Well, keep that out there just as if you're interested It's out there. This
the
bottle
bottle's
is,
almost gone.
yeah, it's 2/3 gone.
It's funny. Moses goes to the Mexican place El Potro so much that they invited him to the Christmas party. That has only happened to us at bars.
Yeah.
Say what?
Hey, but at least it's happened. We've been invited to somebody's Christmas party.
I had a laundromat back in the day that invited me to their Christmas party.
That's an interesting
It
one.
was. I didn't have a washing machine.
All right, let's get into it. Let's do jury duty.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass. You're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
Jury duty brought to you by the one, the only. He's here today, Mo DeWitt from the DeWitt Law Firm. Injured on the go, just call Mo, 866-CALL-MO. Excuse me, 866-CALL-MOE. Or go to justcallmo.com. 75% got this.
Good.
25% not got this. But I do 100% have the best idea for you after an accident, a slip and fall, you get injured at work, any of these things. If you need legal help, make sure you're making the right decision. And that decision is to pick up the phone and call 866-CALL-MO. Mo, I wanted to talk to you about one of the big stories of the week. And it was a pretty interesting one because people were fairly divided on this. And it's one of those things that's splitting people up into two groups here. You saw this video that was released, and it's a guy on the subway in New York City, and he's riding the subway, and then there's a man named Jordan Neely, who is a homeless man. He's got a long criminal record. He's got some drug issues, I think, and I don't know how much those played into this, but he clearly was going through some sort of an episode, and he jumps on this train, and he starts with some threats, and people are kind of freaking out a little bit. One of the riders grabs him and puts him in a chokehold, and he's holding him there for, I think, a total of about 3 minutes. Now, the guy who put him in the chokehold, he was a former Marine, and he said that the whole time he was, like, kicking and moving around, so he thought he was okay. But when he let him go, finally, when the police got there, he was dead. He stopped breathing. The police tried to do CPR, and they could not bring him back. When you look at something like this, in New York, the law in particular in New York City says that you can use lethal force on somebody, but only if you reasonably believe that they're about to use lethal force on you.
Right.
How do you define all of that? How do you land in an area where you go, this guy is justified or not justified in what he did?
I mean, typically you're going to be looking at a reasonableness standard. So is it reasonable to use the force? And typically what that boils down to is whether the individual thought that he posed a threat of great bodily harm or death to either himself or somebody else on that train, and then you can use typically lethal force to defend against that. But here, I don't know that we really know everything that occurred on the subway yet to see if that was reasonable or not to do. So I think that's really what's going to be the ultimate factor here is what are the facts, what happened, what do the witnesses say happened. I assume there's got to be some sort of video footage of most of the subways.
There's video footage from at least one angle, maybe multiple angles, and there's a lot of witnesses who were on the train car with these people as this went down. And there's also more than just the guy who was doing the chokehold. There were two other people who were helping to hold this guy down during this whole incident. What's frustrating to me, and I think this is just kind of how things work, and if you connect with this, you'll start to understand how a lot of stories go. What happens is everybody starts arguing with one another. Sides form. And those sides are formed, and the people on those sides are angry basically for no reason. Because the people have a false version, both of them, of what they think happened. So if you're somebody who believes that the former Marine was a hero and he did a great job and he's not some vigilante and he stood up like more people should on this train and this person was somebody that needed to be held back. If you believe that and you think, well, it's because he had 42 prior charges. It's because X, Y, and Z and all these things that he did.
Well, the Marine doesn't know how many charges he has.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
But that's the version that people are arguing. They're arguing violent, crazy, criminal, 42 charges. The other side is people going, oh, he was a Michael Jackson impersonator. He would entertain people on the train. That's not the person that those people encountered on the train that day either. What happened on that train on that day is all that matters.
Right. It may not be either of those people, frankly.
Yeah. It's about what occurred between everybody that was on that train in that very moment.
Right.
And they said Juan Alberto Vasquez, a freelance journalist, this is from the New York Times, who was riding on the train and who shot the video, said the victim was yelling about being hungry and thirsty. He screamed, "I don't mind going to jail and getting life in prison." They recalled him saying, "I'm ready to die." He said the kind of language he was using led other passengers to believe that Mr. Neely was going to do something violent. And with that, you may have enough for this person to say, because of those actions, I thought it was an imminent threat to everybody on the train.
Possibly. But again, it's just going to depend on what the actual facts were, what the video shows, and what the witnesses ultimately say.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that has people very, very divided.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
moment.
A lot of could you imagine? I mean, I'm not
they
saying
see a lot of crazy things on that subway.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying that that people shouldn't protest for stuff they believe in, but how annoyed would you be if you were trying to get on the subway and there was just, I mean, it's not an area, it's not a place with a lot of room.
No, you're kind of
some of these train stations, and then you just want to get on the F train and head on wherever you're going, and there's a damn protest with signs and yelling, and you're like, I agree with you, or I don't agree with you, whatever, but I also got somewhere to go.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're going to charge this guy because sometimes if there's political pressure, there's protests and all that stuff.
Moses, would there be a route that they could take where they go, all right, we're going to charge him? Maybe they give him an outrageous charge on purpose, like first-degree murder,
right?
And because they know it won't stick. I mean, would there be something unethical about saying, let's give him a charge that we know won't fly,
right?
Because it will appease this group of people,
and that's what I'm saying. It will push it off. It will push all of the drama off onto the jury, and the jury will handle.
Is that something that is? Is it done, and is there like an ethical kind of violation there?
From an ethical standpoint, a prosecutor is only supposed to bring charges that they have a reasonable belief that they can actually prove in court.
Uh-huh.
So, if there's just no way they can possibly prove it, arguably that could be an ethical violation. I've never really seen that occur, but that is what the ethics code says, essentially.
I know in a lot of cases like this, nobody wants to introduce nuance into it. The nuance is, and everybody arguing on chat should know this, the nuance is you don't know, you weren't in that train car. It is perfectly reasonable for somebody who was on that train car, if somebody's saying, I'm ready to die today, blah, 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 to be scared in that moment.
Yeah, that's a terroristic threat.
It's also perfectly reasonable to say, yes, but there were other ways that this man could have subdued the person that was a threat that probably wouldn't have resulted in him dying. And that is the reality of life. That is what happens in these situations. And everybody
they say to police officers all the time, why do they have to shoot him to kill him?
Yeah, shoot him in the
because
leg.
that's what they're trained to. They're trained to shoot for center mass.
But this was not a law enforcement officer.
No, I know. I'm just saying that it's the same argument that somebody brings up. They're like, well, you could have choked him less. Yeah,
but when people come out and say things like this was a broad daylight lynching, this guy's a murderer, et cetera, whatever they're saying, all of this is stripping every bit of nuance out of this story. This guy did not go on the subway intending on killing somebody or doing this. What happened was just like this terrible.
Technically, neither did the other dude.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. What happened was a series of unfortunate events that led to a complex situation that probably is going to be handled by the courts now, I would think. But let us know what you think. Send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch right now. Mo, you going to hang out with us?
I'm here.
All right.
Even though we
regretfully
all these vibes, even though he's in a studio surrounded by tequila on Cinco de Mayo right now, he still hangs with us. Thank you for doing that. All right, we'll
He's
be back.
Contractually obligated. Arriba.
We'll be back in just a moment. Lots more on the way, and it's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Your shot at $1,000 is next. Brought to you locally by Mills Air. If you want a shot at $5,000, make sure you're listening to us on our free iHeartRadio app.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Travel with caution and expect delays. Authorities are clearing up an accident on John Young Parkway heading southbound at Hunters Creek Boulevard. 2 right lanes are blocked. There's slowdowns due to an accident on Osceola Parkway heading westbound at John Young Parkway, and delays on State Road 50 heading eastbound at Woodbury Road. If I-4 is a part of your travels, you can expect delays heading eastbound before US 27 and after State Road 429. See traffic troubles, call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. At Blindster, we offer over 50 different custom window treatments, including faux wood blinds and shutters, all at prices less than retail. Plus, we'll send you free samples before you buy. Don't hire an expensive pro. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com.
This hour is sponsored by Barks in the City, June 3rd at Apopka Amphitheater.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-670-8526 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-670-8526. That's 800-670-8526. What do you have to lose? Call 800-670-8526. Again, 800-670-8526.
Ah, what a day to be a Florida tomato. You say tomato, I say, what the?
Florida tomatoes. They're ripe for the picking. So look for fresh from Florida tomatoes where you shop.
Have you noticed that solar panels are popping up everywhere? You never know who's going to have solar next. And here's a thought, it could be you. Utility rates keep going up, and now is a great time to save big with Solar Source. Solar Source has been getting the job done in Central Florida for almost 40 years. And right now, Monster fans get special access to their new AI-powered tool that can get you an estimate in 1 minute or less. Visit solarsource.com/monsters for an instant quote.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal made just for you, let our team member Jacob share what's special about Culver's.
In Wisconsin, our food comes from the heart, and taking the time to handcraft your meal with care is how we've always done it at Culver's. It's why your Butterburger doesn't touch the grill until after you order, so every bite is hot and juicy every time. Because we love making you a burger that tastes exactly how it should.
Come to Culver's and let us serve you a Butterburger, made special just for you. From Wisconsin with love. Welcome to Delicious. To everyone who craves a handcrafted treat, let our team member Sephora tell you about a Culver's favorite.
We make our thick and creamy fresh frozen custard in small batches all throughout the day. And we mean all day, every day. From our supremely rich shakes and concrete mixers to our freshly scooped dishes and cones, we handcraft every bite to pure perfection. Making you a sweet treat with care is the best part of my day.
Come to Culver's and get a taste of our fresh frozen custard.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Stop by your neighborhood Petco to save on your pet's favorite brands like Blue Buffalo, Iams, Wholehearted, and Purina Pro Plan. And when your pet needs to see a vet, Petco Vet Services can take care of vaccinations, flea, tick, and heartworm prevention, and more. Don't forget, your pet always wants to look their best, so make a grooming appointment while you're there. You'll get every 8th groom free when you unlock the grooming perk in our app. Visit your nearest Petco or go to petco.com to start saving on all your pet's needs.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Tara, quote, "My doctor wanted me to do saline rinses for my allergies, but I've never been able to successfully use a neti pot. Navage uses suction power, so it's foolproof. There are nights when I'll have particularly bothersome allergies. I'll bust it out, and the results are immediate. It's such a relief. It's become a lifesaver." Unquote. She's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-670-8526 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-670-8526. That's 800-670-8526. What do you have to lose? Call 800-670-8526. Again, 800-670-8526.
Ocean Bank is coming to Orlando. So we decided to bring you a break from the commercial break. Take this time to dream about how you would grow your business with Ocean Bank. Visit us at oceanbank.com. Ocean Bank. Member FDIC.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you deserve better. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, CASH. C-A-S-H. Cash. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Mo, you've done it. I don't know about this. I think it's one of those things that people listening to this radio station will both love and then hate and then grow to love again and then maybe
Only to hate it.
Yeah, maybe go back to hate again.
Earworm.
This is something that you've done to the audience. They don't even know it yet.
I mean, the rating, everybody's going to stop listening after this.
No, I think
might be bad.
Can I tell you what? They, even if they wanted to stop listening, their children are going to demand that this is played on repeat.
Now, if you've heard Mo's ads on Real Radio, you've heard a bunch of them by Fritz, actually, or at least one by Fritz where he plays guitar and sings along. It's fantastic.
A little bluesy.
You do a great job. But then I heard both Fritz and Mo told me about this, and I was like, oh, my God. This is going to be worse than C-Lane's mesothelioma thing that he was tossing out.
That was a good time.
That was the most earworm that I've heard in very, very, very long. And now there's this. Here you go. Folks, don't rage at us. Just know.
Just,
I know.
It's going to be great.
It is.
Build it up
It
a
is.
little bit.
It's like on Total Request Live.
Yes.
TRL. The world premiere.
I've always said the
of the brand new Mo DeWitt.
There's so many people outside the window just waiting for this, Mo.
Oh, absolutely.
Knocking
They're
on the
waving
door.
in Times Square, and they're ready for this because, folks, get ready to have this stuck in your head. Here it is.
Just call Mo. Just call Mo.
Good God.
Just call Mo. Ain't you on the go? Just call Mo.
Mo DeWitt, Office, Orlando.
What about this
I'm
guy?
Attorney spokesperson.
What have you done?
we did it, baby!
It's all downhill from here.
Fritz, this is your fiance singing on this song?
That's Darcy Ricciardi doing all of the main vocals. I'm in the background there, but mixed in, so it's just like a chorus. And that was Mo's idea. And as soon as I heard it, I go, oh, man, that's delicious.
Yeah. Earworm territory.
One more
for
time,
sure.
please. One more time.
Oh,
One more
So
time.
good.
Just call Mo. Just call Mo. Just call Mo. Ain't you on the go? Just call Mo.
Mo DeWitt, Office, Orlando.
Already.
Sung by non-attorney spokesperson.
That hot organ, by
How
the way.
do we
That's me
get-
playing a Vox Continental organ.
That's what I thought. I was listening to it.
Already on chat, on Twitch.
Can we make Fritz?
No, please, no. No. WTF, dear God, no. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, God,
Oh,
no.
stop it. You're
WTF,
making
Mo. No, Mo, no.
This was the intent. Was to
Just call
I love it. It's so catchy.
Somebody says no more times.
Can you?
Yeah!
We gotta really tighten the screws.
Just come out. Ain't you gonna go? Just come out.
Mo DeWitt, Office, Orlando.
Sung by
non-attorney
non-attorney
spokesperson.
How do we
That
make
is
Fritz
stuck in your head.
a attorney spokesperson?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Pass the bar.
Yeah, it's a.
I mean, how
Oh.
hard could that be?
So you,
It's not that it's sung by a non-attorney spokesperson. It's a non-attorney spokesperson.
Okay, so you have to be an attorney. Are there attorneys that don't practice law but love to be spokespersons?
I'm sure there are.
Hey, look, if
I'm
Fritz was both a legal jingle guy and an attorney, and you didn't have to say non-attorney spokesperson at the end, you'd be the most in-demand legal jingle guy in the United States of America.
Legal
All right,
jingle.
Mo, follow-up question. What if I'm a notary public, which I am?
That would be, say, sung by a non-attorney spokesperson, Notary Public.
People will go nuts for this.
Good
One more
answer.
time, please.
Oh, people are requesting it again.
One
Yeah,
more
you got
time,
it.
one more
You got
time.
it. Here we go.
Just come out.
Somebody said, "Is this Guantanamo Bay?"
Just come out. Ain't you
They're
gonna
loving
go?
it.
Just come out.
Mo
Genius.
DeWitt, Office, Orlando.
Mo.
Sick
Sung
and
by
genius,
non-attorney
Mo.
spokesperson.
Mo, can we sue you for this song?
Line it up.
Why are you making Mo feel bad right
It
now?
is the best and
I knew
worst
this was
He
thing.
gonna
paid
happen.
$10,000 for this.
Wow, you did?
No, I made that number up.
In Mo bucks. Everybody gets paid in Mo bucks.
Damn, Fritz, you're killing it over there.
Oh, not Fritz.
Cryptocurrency of the future.
When I heard this the first time, I was like, that is the best and worst thing Moses Dewey has ever done. That's
think
the
it's
best
great.
and worst. Well, one more time?
When someone runs into a wall or gets hit by a truck, they're going to be like, what happened? Just call Mo. Dude.
I'll tell you.
Robbie says, "I used to like Mo."
Just come out. Ain't you gonna go? Just come out.
Oh,
Mo
there's
DeWitt,
somebody.
Office, Orlando.
Somebody loves
Sung
it. It
by
says
non-attorney spokesperson.
5 more times. It says
let's
5
do
more
it.
times.
That was Moses.
It's from a user account on YouTube called the DeWitt Law Firm PA. They're really
Moses,
thrilled.
I love it.
unrelated.
I love it. I think it's very well done. Great job, Darcy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's
Really
and of
great
course
show.
she absolutely nailed it. She I played her the original file on YouTube, and she just watched it one time and goes, okay, and got the do like that little
Yeah.
kid voice perfectly.
Great job.
The first time.
You're an evil genius, Fritz.
Thank you.
And what you've done here.
I'm
is-
very impressed that your fiance learned the words to Baby Shark in one take.
It was the spirit of it.
What are the lyrics to this song? Let's go check out.
Just come.
Just come out. Just come out.
Let's let the hate mail roll in.
Yep.
Ain't you gonna
You know
go?
what was good
Just
too?
come out.
Mo DeWitt, Office, Orlando.
Take that.
Sung by a non-attorney spokesperson.
As I was tracking all of those, because there's like 8 tracks of like different musical. There's a bass, an acoustic guitar, organ, all mixed
That's what I
in.
was thinking,
As
yeah,
I,
for sure.
As I was tracking it, I was sending him videos of me just playing it off of my computer monitor, and he
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, "Could we add in a like injured on the go, just call Mo?" And I was like, "I got you, fam." Like 10 minutes later, I go, "What do you think?"
One more
We
time.
had some didgeridoos. You know, some,
We can't do it. People are getting they're losing.
Okay. What do you get this show for
the sales
free?
department is losing it.
We can't. We got to stop. We got to stop somewhere.
Yeah, right, for sure.
I
Because
see some protesters lining up outside.
There are. Yeah,
Yeah.
people starting to gather. It's like
Wow.
it's like TRL, but it's real bad.
They're a real angry mob.
don't be a rebel and play it one more time.
No.
Just come out. Just come out.
It makes you happy.
That deserves a Patron.
You were gonna do it either way.
Just come out.
Mo DeWitt, celebrate the new Office, jingles Orlando. with Patron. Sung by non-attorney spokesperson.
Cheers,
You,
baby.
Mo. That's you. That's you on the radio.
Well done. Moses, I will do your next song.
All right.
Can I get another shot of Jose?
Hell yeah,
Oh.
you can, my man.
Are you gonna have one, Sabrina?
No. No, thank you.
What are you doing? Are you kidding me?
I have something right here, thank you.
Oh, you already have something else.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
The jingle sounds better the more you drink.
Just come out.
Cinco de Mayo. No, he's now highfalutin over there. Cena's now got his fancy bottle. I'm with you.
Excuse
Chris.
me.
Yeah, we're going. I'm sticking to
What'd
the.
you just call him?
What?
Sir Fritz?
No. Get out of here. You're the reason why I didn't want to do this to begin with. Oh,
You're
wow.
so dramatic.
After 5 shots of tequila on a Friday, now you've messed up a word or two? All right. You host the show on Monday then.
Okay.
All right. Remember what
So
happened
I'm
last
supposed
time?
to come to your house?
Can I come over Monday?
Yes. You're going to do it. I'm going to sit right across from you and stare at you.
Are you coming on Super Ultra Mega Desk?
What?
You're going to be on Super Ultra Mega Desk?
You still got that shot in front of you?
Cheers, everybody.
Oh,
Cheers.
boy.
We're just having a good time.
Mo, cheers, buddy, to your brand
To
new
Mo.
Baby Shark song. It's fantastic. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco.
Mo,
Cinco
too
de
many
Mayo.
more.
Absolutely.
Mo's going to hit up the AE and be like, I think I'm going to get out of this contract.
It's like, what do you have on Magic? What other opportunities?
Oh no, we see where else he goes, and I have always typed out the nasty comments, and then
Should we
and then I
confront him
delete
now?
them. No, absolutely not.
Oh, I don't
because
know,
he
Mo.
is a businessman, and this is what the business is about.
When I see you on another radio show,
But you go with our competitors.
I am. Yeah, I am.
my
like
You have no competition.
I.
Oh,
I
that's sweet.
You
That's a
say
nice
that to
thing to
them.
say. That's
You
a nice
say the same thing to them. I know you do.
Do they talk about us, Moses?
I mean, you know.
Will you talk
They're
about
very
us to
jealous
them?
of you. I, let them know I'm in the radio game. I know these radio people.
All right, so we're
When
all
he's in Tampa, he says the same thing.
I got it. We're all on
He's
a
like,
plane.
the bone is the best. Real radio, whatever.
I mean, it's practically all real radio people at this point.
It is.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's a good point.
There's a little bit of crossover.
Now, here's the
happen.
thing. All talk radio personalities, both Orlando and Tampa, on a plane. It is flying towards the ground.
Okay.
You can only save
got
three.
dark.
You can only save 3 people.
How am I going to save them?
It doesn't
You're a
matter.
pilot, so
But if the plane goes up, everybody lives.
But you have to. all
You're
the-
only flying half the plane.
Sabrina is killing whoever you don't shoot.
only 4 parachutes. 1 goes to Moses. Then there's 3 more left.
All right.
Then you have the personalities of the news junkie,
Mm-hmm.
of the bone,
Uh-huh.
of DVO.
Of what? What was the last one?
DBO.
DBO. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got
Who
the
you
news
saving,
junkie.
Moses?
You got to save the news junkie.
All right.
Well, if you
Play
killed
the song.
off the personalities on DBO, I don't think people would notice that it happened. I don't know.
Yeah. Shots fired.
No, that's a good point. That is factually accurate.
If we died, people would notice. It
Yeah.
would be something that
They
was
wouldn't,
recognized.
would they?
Yeah,
You
of
just play
course.
it best of. Nobody would know the difference.
They never do, Moses.
No.
They never do.
If we did one like generic intro, we talked about this before. If we did one generic intro to the show and threw it in, people would not. They would not be aware of it. I don't think.
No, we still get text messages
Yeah.
all the time responding to stuff that was recorded in 2014.
Thanks for listening, Jess.
Unless it's somebody who really knows the lore, just really, really knows it. Oh, here's what I wanted to ask you.
Oh God,
This is a perfect time to ask this, Moses.
this is not going to be good for you, Moses.
No, this is good, and this is going to be helpful for everybody here. We were talking this week. C-Lane made the announcement that not only is he having a baby, but he's got a baby boy on the
Right,
way.
Moses.
Yeah. Congratulations, sir.
Boy, dads.
You know, Mo, you are
Stick together.
a father, and you have a son, and you've just gone through what C-Lane is about to get
Where's
through.
the Holy Spirit?
Here, what do you have? Do you have any advice for Christopher Dolores Lane as he
Aw.
heads into this
Just
new
enjoy it.
part of his life?
You know, sleep's optional, but enjoy it. It's fun. I mean, looking back, it's fun, but you're exhausted.
You think
all
he's
the
gonna be
time.
good at this?
Yeah, he'll be great at it.
What gives you that idea?
He's a jolly
It's
guy.
going to be a great
Hey,
dad.
plenty of people have said that to me.
I think he will be good. I think he'll be good.
Also, Moses makes child rearing look easy because last time I saw Moses in public was at the Tom and Dan Bad at Business Beer Fest, and his son the whole time he found this giant inflatable beer that was spewing bubbles out, and there was just a mountain of bubbles just on the street. The bubbles kept the kid occupied for an hour and a half.
He doesn't
at
know
least.
it's beer.
All right, so that's what I'm
fine.
getting
It's
you
fine.
guys.
No,
for the
I
baby
know it's
shower.
not real beer.
Right.
Yeah, just the visual.
But then he took his shoes off and chucked them in the bubbles, and I had shoes. That was a little much, but that was a good time.
I didn't hear that part.
Well, you know, you have the good times, you have the bad times.
Yeah.
You see, so your idea is for him to just enjoy
Tequila's
this,
kicking
in.
make his way through,
Absolutely.
fail as you go, learn
How
from
you
your
learn.
failures. I would agree with you. I think that's true.
a big help though is having it takes an army, right? So you had
Yeah.
other people helping you out. C-Lane, I feel like you have other people helping you out.
Oh, yeah.
I certainly am looking forward to babysitting.
I
both
knew
of you.
she was going to do this.
I
was
want
like, wait,
to.
this
Come
is
on.
a-
I'm a good babysitter.
You can babysit?
I know CPR.
She could babysit?
At some point.
Can I babysit?
Yeah, right.
What was that face?
Do you want to babysit?
No.
That doesn't matter right now. That is not important to this conversation.
The way that you've talked about Elvis and Simon, I think, says a lot.
Those are dumb
I'm
dogs.
going to say rude things about my dumb kid at some point.
You won't. You're going to fall in love
Are you
immediately.
kidding? You know what the kid's going to say about me when it's in its teens?
Oh, we have way.
My dad
It's
is
gonna be
famous.
terrible things.
You think your kid's going to listen to the radio show?
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
Probably won't care. He probably is
Oh
going
my
to watch
God, I
YouTube.
still can't believe you're having a baby.
The kid is gonna have a decade of experience to draw upon.
That's true.
Before he was
You think
even
that's good or
born.
bad
You're
for a
freaking
mom?
C-Lane out right now. I
The
can see it
kid's
in his
not
face.
I don't care.
The
Not my
kid's
kid.
Going to get a job in television and then tell me it's better. Like, yeah, guess what?
Get good. What are you doing over there? All right, Mo, quick break.
All right.
And from here, it gets more professional. I promise
I
you.
doubt it.
From here, it is upwards and
been around long
onwards.
enough.
Play the
No,
song
no, these
one
lies.
more time.
No, I'm not going to play this song
All right,
again. It's ridiculous.
Just call up.
There we go.
Just call up. Just call up. Just come out. Engine on the go. Just come out.
Mo DeWitt, Office, Orlando. Sung by non-attorney spokesperson.
There you are. All right. Quick break. When we come back, we will finally dive back into the vault of your dispatches that have been piling up on a Cinco de Mayo. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Help us help you fight the bot wars on your feed.
Surrender peacefully. Resistance is futile.
Find us and like us. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
The off-ramp right lane is blocked due to an accident from I-4 eastbound to DeBerry. There's slowdowns due to an accident on John Young Parkway heading southbound at Hunters Creek Boulevard. You can expect delays on Florida's Turnpike heading southbound between Scrub J Lane and Oakland Exchange, and congestion on I-4 eastbound before US 27 and after State Road 429. See traffic troubles, call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Since 2010, Blindster has sold millions of custom blinds, shades, and shutters to satisfied customers across the country with 20,000 5-star reviews and an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Custom blinds at low prices and free shipping. Blindster.com.
One of the best things about That Mortgage Guy Don from thatmortgageguyDon.com is the fact that he is part of the Real Radio family. That's right, every Saturday morning, right here on Real Radio 104.1, you can hear the Home Loans Radio Show. That's where Don and his crew, they're answering your questions live on the air. They're pulling back the curtain on the mortgage business, explaining the real mortgage process because he wants you to know how it works. He has your best interest in mind. Instead of treating you like a number, like the other mortgage companies would, he's treating you like a friend. And you can see that immediately when you go to the website, thatmortgageguyDon.com. Chock full of information for you. Very easy to navigate through. Guides on how to get pre-approved, reliable mortgage information, and of course, direct access to the man himself. Any question that you have access to him. Live chat, email, Zoom call, appointment, or get your question answered live this weekend on the Home Loans Radio Show. Get the process started today and work with someone who has your best interest in mind. Go to thatmortgageguyDon.com.
You probably already know that Real Radio is giving you a chance to win $1,000 by putting $1,000 in your hand. But now we have a chance for you to earn $5,000. You know the deal with our national contest. We'll give you the keyword at the top of every hour from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And all you have to do is enter it on our website at realradio.fm for your chance to win. With 13 chances every weekday, you have plenty of opportunities to win $1,000 in your hand. However, if you listen to Real Radio on our free iHeartRadio app, you can earn $5,000. Always remember, if you get the call, you need to answer your phone. That's right. The key to winning is picking up your phone when we call. So don't send us to voicemail. This contest brought to you locally by Mills Air.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Ah, what a day to be a Florida tomato. Sunny, warm, and expected afternoon showers. I am feeling so fine. You say tomato, I say, what the?
Florida tomatoes. They're ripe for the picking. So look for fresh from Florida tomatoes where you shop and support our state. See more seasonal produce at followfreshfromflorida.com.
Orlando is growing, and Ocean Bank is here to bring you even more possibilities with our new branch right in the heart of the city. Visit us in downtown Orlando today. Ocean Bank. Member FDIC.
Did you suffer through 2022 with a terrible bathroom? You wanted to make that call to Rebath in Mid-Florida. You just couldn't do it. Well, make 2023 the year that you finally need to pick up that phone and let these guys show you what they can do. And what they can do is amazing. Take a bathroom that you hate, it's old, it's out of date, doesn't look great, doesn't really complement your home, and turn that into a magical spa-like environment that you begin or end every day in, and it makes you super happy. Here's the great thing. They do this with their employees. They do it in just 4 to 6 days, and they give you a lifetime guarantee on the products and the install. And guys, these products are simply amazing. Natural stone, travertine, and marble, all those beautiful colors. But it's the quality of the products that you've got to feel when you go to the showroom. 436 up in Altamont, right across from Kobe. Stop in, feel that quality, picture that in your house. That can happen. They're exceptionally good at it. Let them design a bathroom that you are going to love using their products, your ideas, their ideas. And next thing you know, their craftsmen will have it installed and you will love it. 2023 is the year that you get a new bathroom courtesy of Rebath. MidFLA.com.
Every morning, start your day getting caught up with West 2 News Sunrise.
I'm Meredith McDonough.
And I'm Jason Guy. Here for you with breaking news from around Central Florida.
We want to get back to that breaking news out of Orange County.
Giving you an accurate forecast to plan your day by.
We're also starting off with some cloud cover.
And steering you clear of the backups to make your commute a breeze.
Your travel times out the door are looking pretty good this morning.
Wake up knowing you're ready for today with Jason, Mare, Kellyanne, and Megan. Wake up with West 2 News Sunrise. Weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m.
Kelly's all new.
Hello, Clarkson.
Every weekday.
Let's do it, Kelly.
Give your day a little love. Oh my gosh. A little joy.
Happy day.
A little laugh.
Well, I'm really hard of hearing. I can't hear that well.
You're going to fit right in on this show because I'm loud. Give your day a little Kelly.
It's this. This is her name. Oh, yeah.
Weekdays at 3 on West 2, followed by West 2 News at 4.
Ah, what a day to be a Florida tomato. Sunny, warm, and expected afternoon showers. I am feeling so fine. You say tomato, I say, what the?
Florida tomatoes. They're ripe for the picking. So look for fresh from Florida tomatoes where you shop and support our state. See more seasonal produce at followfreshfromflorida.com.
If you're hiring, it can feel like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped a lot of business owners find their needle in a haystack, like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill. ZipRecruiter helps me keep my business running.
Take it from Marco and millions of other businesses who've used ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Morgan & Morgan, dial pound 529 on your cell phone. Pound law, that's all.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, CASH. C-A-S-H. Cash. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
apologize for just a moment here. I know I've seen a little consternation about this, whether it's Cinco de Mayo or not, in the chat. So I wanted to put out an apology. You've heard a lot of the same commercials on the show. People recognize the Navage commercial. You know, now it's been
the greatest sucker.
What money are we getting now? We got blueberry money coming in. Is that one of them?
Tomato and corn.
Tomato,
baby.
corn. We got corn money coming in.
Really excited about that corn money.
All day.
They're all advertising with the show because they know what we can offer over here.
You eat it and I'm like, see you tomorrow morning in the perfect shape.
You've got Mo DeWitt's new Baby Shark commercial that you're going to hear very soon on the show.
I don't think, I think it's one of the greatest that Moses has ever put
well
out.
done, well recorded, well received so far. But every once in a while, it's like, what are the commercials that we're not getting to hear?
Okay. Why do you have to tease it like that?
Because
be transparent about it.
Yeah,
he needs time to find the commercials.
I think it's
be
important.
transparent about it.
We were talking during the break about the great advertisers we have on
And
the
I'm just
station.
wondering, packages, how these things work.
Mm-hmm.
Because my dog groomer, listener of the show, Squeaky Clean, has opened up a new business.
Right.
Whisker Park, in which it is solely cat grooming.
Right, it's a new
because cats
new
need
field.
to be groomed too.
I did not know about this. I didn't know cat
You'd be
grooming was
amazed.
a thing.
And
But
she is the only certified, I think, in the Orlando or maybe Florida area, master feline groomer.
this is probably for those big, like, really hairy cats, I would guess. Like a
Sure.
Maine Coon or something. You know, one of those big ones like that you got to
It's
bring in.
Mancon, actually.
And I can't believe that the audience hasn't heard this.
Okay. Don't.
Hell, I can't believe I haven't heard this.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
I haven't heard it at all. I don't know.
Mo,
So
have you heard
anyways,
this?
I've not heard it.
So
I've heard it.
anyways,
So Fritz has heard it?
so anyways,
I was the one who mastered this one.
Oh.
thank you, Fritz,
Thank
because
you.
I still don't know what I'm doing 10 years into the audio business.
And I'm still not charging you.
So
He just throws that in there, though.
I guess I'll Venmo you something.
$3
Not at
and
all.
3 cents.
It's free. It's free for you.
And so I was part of this recording campaign.
Yeah.
And I believe it's in digital. And so maybe some females that listen on iHeartRadio hear this.
It could be. Like
they
it's,
have
it's-
yet to comment on it, but of course, here we are with the bros, and you're going to run it to the ground.
I don't know if it's good or bad. I only know
I
that
don't know if it's good or bad. It's on the air.
I
It's
heard
great.
you reading the script one time.
Yeah, it's cute.
And I was
Please.
She's
like
got
I said, this is my friend who listens to the show
And
who
it's-
paid
and
for
it's-
advertising on iHeart.
and a very creative ad, which is why I wanted to hear it, but I never got to hear it. Now, what roles do you play in this ad?
I play 2 roles.
All right.
Cat. And I don't know
Dog?
which one. No.
No, there's no dogs in this. This is a fully
Maybe
cat
cat
focus.
detective or cat mom.
Oh, cat detective.
There were 2 different ones. I don't know which one made the cut.
All right, yeah, let's see what we got here.
Oh, yeah.
But you like,
That's a good
you
point.
built this together.
We did, and
there's-
Fritz mastered it, and I didn't pay him yet for it.
No, you don't have to pay me
We're
for
going to
it.
have to make that get off.
Here's the thing. I don't know which one
I
was
almost said
picked, though, so
masturbated. That's why.
I don't know if this was one of the ones that I mastered or not because I think you sent me one.
Oh, let's see how it goes.
Mo, are you ready
Yeah.
to hear this?
I'm eagerly awaiting.
As ready as
Cat
he could be.
grooming, ding, 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 ding.
I can't wait to hear this. Here we go. This is how it came out.
Ugh. My cat can be so gross. Cat mom.
I'm a cat. I'm living my best life.
You're talking?
And
Well, your hair is everywhere, not to mention the hairballs, your dandruff, the litter. Frankly, you stink.
pish posh. If you're so bothered.
Pish posh.
I love it.
That's what was on the script.
So you're like a fancy British cat.
Yes.
And they're talking to you.
Sophisticated.
Yeah, it's sophistication is ringing through.
You're a sophisticat.
I like this.
Hey, someone who wrote this is probably now on strike, okay? So think of that.
The script is good. I actually like the script. You can't chat GPT this whole thing. Like this is legit.
Take me to Whisker Park.
Whisker Park?
Whisker Park? Yes. Whisker Park is Orlando's first grooming salon just for cats. Their certified feline master groomer will clip my nails, clean me up, and make me beautiful.
This is great. Come here, you. Visit catsgetgroomed.com. That's catsgetgroomed.com to book an appointment at Whisker Park, the feline exclusive grooming salon. Wait for it. Talking cats not included. And after, we can figure out how I'm going to tell my family and friends that we had a full conversation. Aw.
Ah,
That's cute.
There you go.
I love it.
Cool. Great segment.
Wait.
Move on.
Move on from what? That's a great.
Because you were what? I thought you guys wanted to, make fun of me or something.
Well, no, we're not making fun of you necessarily.
You were hoping to.
I did say it was to make fun of you, but
It was.
It's not to make fun of the company because the company's awesome.
Company's great.
And the commercial was really good, actually.
Yes.
I thought it was good.
Basically, if I am assigned to something via iHeart, then I will do it.
Anything?
Without any qualms. I guess so. I mean, I played a cat in a commercial.
I could long con and start like an embarrassing
I
company.
dare you. As long as I get a paycheck, let's go.
And buy like a whole ad campaign.
Moses, you heard it. Heard it here first.
Always fear a man with too much money.
All right, Whisker Park. That's all that
a
matters.
long way around. All right, I'm going to stop playing commercials for you on the show. We're not going to do that anymore. We don't. So catchy. Our
Mo DeWitt,
dispatches.
Office, Orlando.
Not
Sung by an
attorney.
attorney spokesperson. I kind of like the new format of the show. We just play commercials all show.
Yeah.
Then you go to commercial break, back to more
Well, I mean,
those commercials aren't.
We won't get flagged by
technically,
YouTube.
we left your mic on earlier, so it was playing commercials during the show and talking our way through the breaks.
all blends together.
No.
Sure.
Cinco de Mayo, right?
Right.
Let's see
You
what
ready for
happens
another
here.
shot?
I guess.
Shots.
Shot.
I'll take a shot.
A shotski.
All right, I'm on it.
I was going to wait till the last segment, but
It
let's do
doesn't matter.
I know. I understand that.
We'll do one then, too.
Hang on, guys. Be real for a second. Stop the music. Are we,
Off air?
No. Are we to the point where we're going to get, like, another conversation?
No, we're not.
We might definitely get a conversation.
Like, the last time was not a great
And we had to
thing.
take that one deal.
That
I
wasn't
just heard
us.
Jack.
That was a Jack.
Dude, oh, no.
Jack, what do we get in trouble for?
Is he back at the station?
He is. He's big
All right.
mad.
All right. Quick shot. Before these dispatches. Here we go.
I don't work for Orlando.
Cinco de
anymore.
Mayo. Cinco de Mo. Mo, thanks for putting up with us.
Yes. Moses,
Yes.
you okay?
Doing just fine.
He's dealing.
He's ready to pack up. Here
All
we
right.
go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salute.
I can't do anymore. Though.
Oh, well,
I got to stop.
One more.
All right, here we go.
One more.
Here's
I believe in you, Sean.
Sith Lord Seth. Thank you, Mo. And it says, my apologies. All right.
Listen, Sean, you're right, buddy. It's just a difference of opinion, you know? Like, I think the Beastie Boys are great, you know? That's
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Still a thing.
But there is definitely one thing musically that we can both agree on.
What's that?
Just call Mo, dude.
Dispatch of the week.
Let's go over to Mad Taint.
I wonder if I get them to play that when I go to the courtroom.
You could.
Like walk-in music?
Ladies and gentlemen, on the left side, Moses DeWitt, and they hit the jam like a WWE intro.
Exactly.
They should
Yeah.
do that for attorneys, really.
Yes.
Really spice things up.
Back to Mad Taint.
Just sending in a dispatch to personally thank Mo for that awesome new ringtone I have now.
Oh.
It is going to drive my fiance absolutely crazy.
A ringtone.
So I appreciate it. It's also going to wake me up every morning at 5 a.m. for my alarm.
Oh, no. There's more of this. Here's Bruce Traveler.
I want to say thank you to Mo for the new jingle. You see, for weeks, I've had the stupid Circle K song stuck in my head about the guy who helped you change your spare.
And
now
rock
I'm
star
just saying,
nurses.
Just call Mo, just call Mo, just call Mo.
It's working.
Injured on the go, just call Mo. Thank you. And Fritz, thank you, too.
Thank you. Mo, this is the start of a beautiful relationship. You and me.
Or the last time you ever do a jingle.
It's one of the two of those.
Never.
Here's Justin.
What up, y'all? Friday.
Saturday,
Mo,
Sunday? Are we done?
dude.
Yeah, we're all set.
That song is going to be stuck in my head forever.
As intended, sir.
Thank you.
We got it.
All right, old salty bastard.
Mo, you goddamn monster of a human being. What have you done?
I told you this is going to
Very,
There's no air
very
around it.
divisive.
But they're going to think of you
Love
every
it.
time.
Remember the song.
That's right. That's all you want. You want it to get stuck in their heads, and that's the important part. Oh, one more real quick. Oh, actually, I'll do this with the final dispatches. We got Slabba Dabba, Godmod over on Discord, sent it a dispatch. He's been haranguing me about not playing, so we will do that.
All right.
Final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut. No more shots for Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, come on.
And today I learned to wrap everything up.
2 more.
2 more?
I don't know. I feel like punishing you.
All right, we'll see how it all ends and see how Monday gets canceled. When we come back, it's all on the way. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
Couple of stories to warm the cockles of your heart.
He doesn't have those. Jim is cockleless.
Oh, are you cockleless?
Be careful there.
That sounds like a really bad Greek god.
Cockleless?
The one that got bullied.
Yeah.
Hi guys, you guys eating grapes?
The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Rude Air Conditioning Weather Center, powered locally by Ferguson HVAC.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro with a look at your Central Florida forecast. Afternoon highs today will be soaring to the mid and upper 80s. It's going to be a warm one. Mix of sun and clouds this afternoon, but the UV index remains high, so do not forget your sunscreen. Overnight lows tonight will be in the 60s and another round of warm temperatures for your Saturday. 30% chance for a few isolated showers and a thunderstorm or two by the afternoon. I'm Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Shopping for new blinds? At Blindster, we offer over 50 different blinds, shades, and shutters at low prices, custom made for your windows, and shipping is free. Shop at home and order 10 free samples of any product before you buy. Blindster.com.
If you love Florida and you love fun, then might I suggest you pick up a rod and reel and go fishing. Because here in the Sunshine State, fishing, fun, and Florida just go together. And you know what else goes with fishing, fun, and Florida? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an L. That's right, a license. Getting your fishing license opens up a whole lot of fun and new memories, and it's never been easier to get one. Just visit fun.gooutdoorsflorida.com to order yours. And before you know it, you'll be more relaxed than you can even imagine. Casting your line in your local fishing hole, propping your feet up in that rental rowboat, and of course, catching the big one. So go to fun.gooutdoorsflorida.com. Then plan your escape, because fishing is a great way to connect with family, friends, and of course, nature. Your fishing license is just a few clicks away. Order yours today at fun.gooutdoorsflorida.com and enjoy all the fishing, fun, and Florida you deserve.
This week on Leguizamo Does America, John Leguizamo visits Chicago, where the Mexican and Puerto Rican communities have transformed the city into Chicagolandia. Leguizamo Does America. All new episodes, Sunday, May 7th at 10 p.m. Eastern on MSNBC and streaming on Peacock.
It's summer at Racetrack. Grab one slice of pizza and get the second for only $1. Buy one, get one for $1 pizza? Oh yeah, it's a delightful summer. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. Buy one, get one for $1. See store for details.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Tara, quote, "My doctor wanted me to do saline rinses for my allergies, but I've never been able to successfully use a neti pot. Navage uses suction power, so it's foolproof. There are nights when I'll have particularly bothersome allergies. I'll bust it out, and the results are immediate. It's such a relief. It's become a lifesaver." Unquote. She's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
And now, everybody who's fueled by your local Circle K. There's flower shop owners, neighborhood bakers, awesome food truck sandwich makers, gearheads, mighty motorheads, farmers and their farmsteads, life-saving physicians and head-banging musicians, that guy who helps you change your spare, and rockstar nurses. The people we rely on every day are fueled by Circle K. Every single day, fueled by Circle K.
The biggest horse race of the year is here, and there's no better time to get in on the action with FanDuel Racing, because right now all customers can get a no-sweat derby bet up to $20. That means you'll get up to $20 back if your win bet doesn't win. The FanDuel Racing app is super easy to use, safe, and secure, and when you win, you get paid fast. So don't miss out. The Derby is coming up this Saturday. It's the most watched horse race in the world and the longest continuously running sports event in the country. Get in on the excitement and tradition of the Run for the Roses this Saturday. The FanDuel Racing app has all the horse racing action. Visit racing.fanduel.com/DerbyFL for your chance to get a no-sweat derby bet up to $20 on FanDuel Racing. That's racing.fanduel.com/DerbyFL. Age and residency restrictions apply. Offer valid on first Derby win wager. Refund issued in non-withdrawable racing site credit that expires on 6/12/23. Restrictions apply. See terms at racing.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Welcome to Pollo Tropical. Would you like to try our new coconut shrimp?
Coconut shrimp, coconut shrimp, shrimp and the coconut. Coconut shrimp, coconut shrimp.
Coco y camarón.
Pollo is serving up perfectly golden, sweet, and savory coconut shrimp in a bowl, platter, or on the side with our pineapple rum sauce. We're going coconuts for the all-new coconut shrimp, only at Pollo Tropical.
Coconut shrimp, coco y camarón.
Hey, you want to get a Big Green Egg? The best place to go by far is Wassie's Meat Market. They will deliver and set up the Big Green Egg for you, and they make it so easy. Follow them on Instagram. It's Wassie's Meat Market, or just go to their website, wassiesmeatmarket.com, to get your Big Green Egg today.
Listening to this station on your free iHeartRadio app could put $5,000 in your pocket.
No way, are you kidding me?
Open your app and search this station to be instantly qualified for the cash.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Download the free iHeartRadio app for all the music, radio, and podcasts you love.
Ah, what a day to be a Florida tomato. You say tomato, I say, what the?
Florida tomatoes. They're ripe for the picking. So look for fresh from Florida tomatoes where you shop.
From the Florida Department of Agriculture.
Call today, cool today. Visit cooltoday.com.
Stories that didn't make the cut. It's a
what?
I'm losing it a little bit. The cut, and today I learned to wrap everything up for a Friday.
Want another shot?
No.
All right.
I dare you.
What am I, 5? I can't take a dare.
Double dog dare you.
I don't need your peer pressure to try to reel me into this whole thing.
Okay. That's fine.
Fine.
Guess.
I'll take. You guys know we're gonna get in trouble. I don't want to. We've had enough problems with this in the past. Thank you, Fritz. Oh man,
Golden.
Fritz, we almost killed that bottle. Way down to the bottom there.
As the Mexicans would have wanted
For the record,
us to.
Moses DeWitt is being professional. He's
work to do.
Yeah, he's just doing the regular stuff that human beings do who aren't us.
Forrest told us before you got here that you guys had gone to El Potro, and he said there was no drinking at El Potro, and I go, why didn't you have any margaritas or any shots or anything? He goes, well, it was a business lunch, and I go, why didn't you have any margaritas or any shots or anything?
We're trying to make a productive business.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys are good boys.
You got to get down
Some
to
days.
it. All right, this is it. The finale here for us.
Well, good times.
Sabrina's not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, you got it?
Adentro?
Is there anything in that?
Nope.
What are you doing? You bullied me the whole time. You take one last shot. You take
Fine.
one last Jose Cuervo.
No, Jose. No.
No,
What?
Jose.
What's
no.
wrong? Oh,
I think it's giving
I
her
don't wanna do it.
some bellies.
kind of anti-Mexican for you not to drink Jose Cuervo.
Wow.
It's on Cinco de Mayo, nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
C-Lane's going with his fancy bottle over there. That
Yeah,
he's been pulled to the side.
He really blue-blooded me on this whole Jose Cuervo.
Sabrina's going whiskey, and Irish whiskey at that.
I feel bad that I did Blue Blood Fritz because we might have been done with that bottle by now. had I not switched to the finer tequila.
There's only 2 shots left, basically.
All right, to Moses DeWitt.
To Moses DeWitt.
To Moses.
And the brand new song, heard round the world. Everybody's digging it. 100% approval on Rotten Tomatoes so
Are you
far.
about to play it?
About that.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Good job, Darcy.
You did great.
Mo DeWitt, Office, Orlando.
Nailed it.
Sung by non-attorney spokesperson.
All day.
Okay, final dispatches.
We have a lot of stories that didn't make the cut, I think,
know.
right? There's a big pile
What
of
have we been
stories
talking about?
that didn't make the cut.
Pretty thick
The entire
today.
show didn't make the cut.
So true. All right, here's Chaos with a dispatch, and it says, my wife's conspiracy about Mo.
What's up, junkies? Happy today.
Hey.
Headed to Loop Gardens with my little one.
Oh, nice.
See that?
Party.
Congrats again.
Thank you.
Dude, you're gonna love it. Probably the greatest feeling I've ever had in my life is my little twins that I have now.
Twins!
Yeah.
Mo, if my wife didn't already think I got issues with my Mo pants, my Mo slippers, my Mo magnets, me singing Mo's song now,
That's sweet.
boy, she's gonna think I really got issues. Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop.
Thank you, Chaos.
It'll get to a point where his wife thinks that, like, if he ever gets in a car accident, she's not going to believe that it was an accident. She's going to be like, you got it. You just wanted to call Mo. You got into a purpose.
You did that on purpose.
Here's Slabba Dabba, the mod over on Discord.
What's up, junkies? Happy today. I just had a pretty quick message. It's about tonight. Just wanted to make sure that everybody knows. But tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Nice.
Over again. Don't make me change my mind.
You went full
Or I
emo?
won't live to see
Oh, wow. I
another
didn't know
day.
He's still
I
going.
swear
Keep
it's
going.
true.
He's got a good voice.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
He's got a good voice, dude.
See,
Wait a
it's
second. First of all, what song is that?
I don't know.
That's okay. I don't know, but
Like
it
Thursday?
made a huge
Taking Back Sunday?
comeback.
Yeah, it's like a
on,
viral
on
song.
TikTok because like people will put their dogs like hair down across their face, like
Oh,
emo
emo style?
haircut, and then sing that again.
Sunny Day Real Estate or something?
Live to see another day. I swear it's true.
Yeah, he's got a good
Girl
voice.
like you's impossible to find.
Usually a TikTok video ended after the first.
Secondhand Serenade?
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
I think
All
so.
right. Well, let's get the hell out of here.
There's a local tie-in with them.
Let's wrap it up. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not
Lizard.
actually increase
Lizard.
your IQ. So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
It is Today I Learned for a Friday, May 5th, 2023. Today I Learned
Lizard.
sponsored by J. David Tax Law. Peace of mind is only a click or a phone call away. And yes, big thanks to our friends at Wizard and Lizards. All the dispatches won Dispatch of the Week this week.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Congrats. You all kicked ass. Go see them in the Oviedo Mall, I believe.
That is
They're over
correct.
there. You can learn how to do all kinds of things like tie-dye shirts. It's a fun thing to go to with the family.
That's the best mall, by the way.
It's a really, really cool spot. So go there this weekend. Contact Wizards and Lizards, 407-542-3337, or visit wizardsandlizardstudio.com. They have fun theme park stuff, nerd stuff. It's all there. Check it out, wizardsandlizards.com. How much time do I have left?
Wizard Lizard Studio.
Oh, wizardsandlizardstudio.com.
Hit the last song now.
Today I Learned this band.
The chance.
Richie Valens?
Richie Valens. That's correct.
The band, the popular band Richie Valens.
Yes, that's what they all called themselves. Today on Richie Valens, famous for singing the hit song La Bamba, could barely speak Spanish and had to learn the lyrics phonetically, but still has one of the most famous Spanish-speaking songs of all time. Mo, love you. Thank you for hanging out.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Don't forget 866-CALL-MO. Thanks to Fritz for hanging out today.
I'm sorry.
Everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy
Thanks, Boris.
yourselves. We're back maybe on Monday. Same time, same place in West Palm Beach. It is the Greek Zone in Orlando. It's the Jim Colbert Show. It's on the way, and it's all right here on Real Radio.